This afternoon from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville, Florida, the Florida State Seminoles take on the Florida Gators in the Sunshine Showdown. Today's game is being brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue, the perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson, proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Now let's go high above the Bermuda grass surface of Steve Spurrier Florida Field. With the call of today's game, here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
Mike Norvell and his Florida State football team made their way out of that tunnel to our right to a chorus of boos with their golden helmets shining in that sunshine here today. Golden helmets, white tops, garnet numerals, garnet lettering and trim, and the solid gold pants are the attire of the afternoon. The flames in the air, the smoke flying high, and the Florida Gators, led by their interim head coach Billy Gonzalez, are out of their locker room and out of the tunnel for the final time this season in 2025. Sellout crowd is the name of the game today. Fans still filing in. By no means is there a butt in every seat, but it still is an impressive crowd, and it will be a loud environment, rowdy environment for the visitors, as it always is, for the 69th edition of the Sunshine Showdown. Bar none. Juices get going, I know. As a player, you're on that sideline waiting for the kick. What's the feeling like? What's the emotion? What should it be like down there right now for this Florida State team?
Right now, you just focused in on the job at hand. I mean, you prepared all week long for this. You've been thinking about this game ever since the season before the last time you played them. It's always one that you mark on your calendar, and you want to come out and perform. And, and we used to say back then that the national championship came through the state of Florida, and usually when these two teams were playing back then, it was for some national implications on that game. So hopefully they come out here and get it done. Now, I think that we have much more to play for than the Gators do. They're done after this game. We go out here and take care of business. We still got one more game that we can knock out and start getting ready for next year. But they go out here and play like they're supposed to, we'll handle business.
This
Here,
is heads.
Adam Savoie, our Vistar coin toss.
What is your call?
Tails.
Tails? Tails is the call. It's tails. You've won the toss.
We'd like to receive.
You want the ball. Which way would you like to kick? All right, stay where you are. Florida State has won the toss and will receive on the north end of the field. Good luck.
Why do we love that? Because every time we've won the toss, we've deferred. But today, Mike Norvell wants his offense to get up to a great start. I love this bar none. We're going to take the ball first.
Yeah, we've been asking for this. It's like, hey, why don't we come out and set the tone offensively, get it done, go down there, get down there and get some points, and then force our opponent to have to go down and match us and keep trying to match us. So I like this right now, coming out of the gates, trying to impose your will on this Florida team, and that's what you got to do. Impose your will, force them to play the game that you want them to play today.
Game captains Earl Little, Deuce Robinson, Daryl Jackson Jr., and Luke Pettibone. It's our Vistar coin toss at Vistar Credit Union. You inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options, like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit VistarCU.org. Vistar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles. Down the sidelines. Let's go to Tom Block right away. Tom, let's get it going. We're taking the ball first.
I like it. I love it. And to Barnum's point, this game is here for the taking. Let's go take it starting right now on this drive.
All right, Tom Block will be with us on the sidelines all afternoon long. Here we go. Jalen Lucas, Roydell Williams back deep for the Noles. It will be Trey Smack, the senior Lou Groza Award semifinalist, his 53rd kickoff of the season. For the final time in the regular season, let's not make it the final time in 2025. It's the 69th edition of the Sunshine Showdown. Florida State in Florida, and the boot meets the ball. We are underway. Flies over the head of Lucas, 5 yards deep into that orange filled in end zone to our left. Gators in blue coloring, trimmed in white, Florida on the other end of the field. So it will be Tommy Castellanos. 2,520 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and a quarterback single-season rushing record of 8 rushing touchdowns for Castellanos here in 2025. Taking care of the football, efficiency, letting your guys go to work for you. The name of the game today. Usman Kroma gets the start today. He's the back in the backfield. Off to the right of Castellanos in the gun. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Randy Pittman wing to the left side. Robinson wide left. 2 receivers to the right. McCoy and Danzy. We hand it off, and Kroma is drilled in the backfield and is going to lose yards on the first play. And immediately, Jaden Woods, the true freshman edge, made the play out of Shawnee, Kansas.
Yeah, again, that's one of those situations where a big back like that, man, everything's not going to be there. You just got to put your shoulder pads down, turn those legs, and pick up yardage right there. Got to stop that dance for a big guy.
4th TFL of the year for Woods. 2nd and 12 from the 23, left middle. Castellanos to throw, looks left, corner blitz, caught Robinson at the 27-yard line and ripped out of bounds and flung out of bounds hard by Alfonso Allen Jr., the walk-on starting safety out of Miami Central.
Good job there by Deuce, just getting to a little out route right there, easy completion for the quarterback. 3rd and 8, you didn't want to be in this situation. No, it's a passing situation, but if everybody has their back turned to the quarterback, Tommy should know what to do, get out of the pocket and get the first down with his legs.
Gain of 4, 3rd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Knowles, 51% on 3rd downs, 7th best in all of college football. Empty backfield. Blitz coming. Tommy to throw. Look out, sacked. Back to the 15-yard line. Miles Graham, the sophomore out of Gainesville, made the play. And that is a 3-and-out to start the game.
You know what? I just really I would like for us to get into mentality of, if you have not been in this game before, if you have not been in this caliber of game, you shouldn't be the first guy to touch the ball. So you have to make sure that you're putting your team in the right position and putting the right players in there on the road in a big game like this. You need to make sure that you have the personnel together and that you're calling the right plays to put your team in the best position to win.
Vernell Brown, the 3rd, back deep at his own 42. Here's Max Schimento, who's had a good year. Schimento with the boot. That's a low knuckleball and caught by Brown. Smacked immediately and dropped by Edwin Joseph. Great coverage by Joseph. He was drilled at the 45-yard line on a low knuckleball punt by Schimento. That's where the Gators will come out. And it's DJ Lagway. 13 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. The 13 INTs are tied for the most by a Power 4 quarterback coming into the weekend. So Lagway.
One thing that needs to happen off rip is, you saw the distress that they put our quarterback under. It has to be the same way. We cannot let DJ Lagway feel comfortable back there in the pocket. We got to make him flutter those feet, feel like he's under duress every second of this game.
Daryl Desir and Mandrell Desir, the Desir twins, are starting up front, along with Daryl Jackson Jr. and Daniel Lyons. Ball in the pistol, Lagway in the gun. 1st and 10 from the 45, running left, and alley. Ball, 50, 45, 40, cut down near sideline at the 35-yard line by Edwin Joseph, a big gainer on the ground for Ball.
It's not a secret. They're going to run the football, and that's why I said come out with 7, at least 7 in the box, or even put 8 until the passing game, until Lagway gets the ball down the field or it hurts us in the passing game. Man, you got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You got to crowd the line of scrimmage and get across the line of scrimmage and play football in their backfield. You can't have big games like that.
You bet. Gain of 21. Cryer was in the area but couldn't get off his block to make the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Left hash. Lagway in the gun. Ball off to his left side. Livingston in motion left to right. They hand it up to Bob, bounces to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, and Daniel Lyons rips him down around the neck at the 31-yard line. A tackle by Lyons and a gain of 3.
The only thing I don't like about that play is you got your safety playing defensive end, basically. You got to get a bigger body over there to make sure you cut off outside and contain that thing, push everything back inside to your help.
2nd and 7. Gators at the FSU 31-yard line. First possession of the game for Florida in their orange helmets, blue tops, blue pants with orange and white striping down the sides. Livingston in motion. Right to left. Lagway fakes the handoff under pressure, pumping, throwing, out of bounds. Far sideline incomplete, looking for Hayden Hansen. Man, that was good pressure that time brought. You had Darrell Desir, Daniel Lyons back there all over Lagway.
And that's what happened right there. He has to make a quick decision back there. He's not going to make an on-time throw, so you don't let him off the hook. You got to make sure, even on third down right here, you force this ball out of his hand. Quick decision.
Third down and 7 from the 31-yard line. Just underway here in Gainesville. Knowles crowding the line. 2 receivers right. Make the handoff, quick throw, out in the flat, caught, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, first down. That's J. Michael Sturdivant. Just a quick throw out to the edge, and we couldn't get off our blocks.
That's it right there, and you have to make sure you have a body-on-body out there. You can't be outflanked right there. That time you had a lot of receivers out there, but not enough DBs out there to make sure you got to that completion to try to break it up.
KJ Kirkland couldn't get off his, either could Arnu. And we brought pressure from that side as well, so we were shorthanded. And it's a first down. A gain of 19. First and 10 from the 12 going in. They give it to Baugh. Push up front across the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Jaden Baugh tackled that time by Darrell Desir and others, coming off a career best 7 tackles at NC State.
Like to see him get a little bit more penetration in the run game right there, but again, you understand what Florida's trying to do. Right now you have to make sure you keep your eyes in the right place, don't get caught up with the misdirection.
Second and 6 from the 8-yard line, right middle. 10:30 and counting first quarter. First possession for the Gators. Knowles went 3 and out.
Wildcat.
We got a Wildcat look here with Jaden Baugh. Baugh, the lone back in the backfield. They're going to run it right up the gut, but Darrell Jackson Jr. sniffs it out. He was all over it. Number 6 is getting better as the season moves along, down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to take a play out of that North Carolina State playbook, get a big runner back there in that quarterback position, and try to get some blockers in front of them and pick up the yardage that they're trying to get. Definitely have to make sure we play football on their side of the line of scrimmage.
I would think this is 4-down territory, right? They got nothing to lose, 3 wins.
Yep.
Yeah. 3rd and 3 from the 5. Subs in late, play clock winding down. Empty backfield, now Lagway's back there. Trips to the left side, now Baugh motions in to the right. Play clock at 6, 5, 4. 3rd and 3 from the 5-yard line. 2, 1, they get it off just in time. Lagway to throw, looking left, fires it into the end zone. Caught, touchdown. Vernell Brown III, one of the top freshman receivers in the country, just grabbed his first career touchdown.
Miscommunication back there in the secondary. It looks like that was Joseph's man. He just got there a little bit late. Wasn't there to get step, and that's his man. If he's the
ruling on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
So we're going to take a look at it. Adam Savoy, our referee. Looks pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah.
It's a sun stop second look. Seeing whether or not Brown was able to corral it. So we're taking a peek at it.
Just a pick play right there. And again, Joseph does not get off. The guy that's running that pick player right there cannot get outside of him quick enough to make a defense on that play.
Ooh, I don't know, bar none. The ball actually does touch down and move. To me, it's an incomplete pass.
We haven't been lucky with these guys.
How about that? Sunstop, second look. Find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. A proud sponsor of Florida State Athletics. I don't think he corralled this.
I can't tell from my angle. It looks like they're not showing it slow on the TV version of it.
I don't think he caught it. I think the ball touched the ground and moved. Now again, the ruling on the field was a touchdown.
Well, I tell you what, let's see how long the ref stays up under the hood. Right now, he's been up under there for a good little amount. When those things take a little while for them to make the decision, they tend to go.
Yeah. Replay official is John Bush. Our replay communicator is Mark Baines. As they're taking a long look at it here, I really thought when I first saw it that ball was being bobbled as he tried to catch it coming down, and I thought he touched it. The ball touched the ground and moved.
After further review, the pass is incomplete.
Yes.
All right, good call, JC.
Listen to that roar from the Garnet and Gold faithful here at Griffin Stadium. How about that?
I love it.
And I was incorrect on one other thing. They're going to kick a field goal here. Interesting.
Florida 76 is now 82. 76 is 82.
So the touchdown comes off the board. We actually get a break and replay. How about that? That's a first.
I like it.
Doesn't happen very often.
All right, field goal safe right here.
Here's Trey Smack to boot this one through. It's a chip shot right middle from 23. Rocco Underwood to snap it. Good snap, spot. And the kick is up, and it is good by Trey Smack. He is a Groza Award semifinalist. Able to boot that one through. Now 17 of 21 on the season. Timeout on the field. Touchdown comes off the board, so a break for the Garnet and Gold. Florida puts 3 on the board. They lead by the score of 3-0. 9:25 left first quarter. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
This is Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And you are listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital. For world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. And hey, Noles fans,
Florida
some people just know.
41. 29 is 41.
Thank you, Adam Savoy. Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote that can save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. The student section is filed in well. And a sold-out crowd for this one here today. Still a few seats available for those that purchase their tickets, so by no means is it packed to the gills this afternoon. But we're going to have a fun one. 3-0 the score. Here's Smack to boot this one right to left as we watch it. End over end kick towards Lucas, near side. That'll fly through the end zone, out of bounds. A blue filled in colored out of bounds area right behind the orange end zone. Steve Spurrier at Florida Field. All right. Okay, so we took the ball. It was the right idea. Didn't do anything with it. We went 3 and out. Now, let's see Tommy and company get a little mojo going. And here's Gavin Sawchuk, the back in the backfield.
Yeah, that's what I like. Get a kid in here that's going to, even if he sees a little bit of crease in there, he's going to be churning those legs behind the shoulder pads and is always leaning and pushing forward, falling forward.
2 receivers right, deuce wide left. Sawchuk off to the right of Castellanos in the gun. 3-0 Gators. 9:25 left first quarter. Tommy will throw. Castellanos looking, has time. Home run, back shoulder throw for Deuce. He's got it at the 30-yard line of Florida. Great job waiting for the ball and beating the corner. Deuce Robinson, big play alert, beat the freshman Jafari Flowers.
You got to be in attack mode, baby, and that's attacking right there. But what made that play work was Gavin Sawchuk and the blitz that he picked up for Tommy Castellanos to be able to get that ball off.
First and 10 for the 31. Toss it, Sawchuk sweeping left side, knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line by Miles Graham. Big-time reception there to Deuce Robinson, and on that reception, Robinson, 44-yard reception. He has passed the great E.G. Green for 9th on the single-season receiving yards list.
I tell you what, that's a Hall of Famer right there, FSU Hall of Famer. He just passed a bunch of them here this last week.
Second down and 6. Jet sweep, Danzy left to right, trying to hit it across the 25 and brought down near the 24-yard line. I like getting the ball in his hands early, bar none. Get him going.
Yes, I do too, and I like the misdirection right there. I like running that sweep, the reverse or that sweep basically to get them outside right there. And what that does is makes Florida's defensive line have to run side to side. Now you have to make sure you find that first crease and get upfield, but a good job that time of making a run sideline to sideline.
Gain of 4. Now it's 3rd and 3 from the 24-yard line going in. Sawchuk to the left of Castellanos in the gun. Danzy in motion right to left. Make the jet sweep. Tommy will run. Pittman out in front, trying to shed blockers, and he's short of the line to gain by a yard. Short of the line to gain, brought down by Brendan Bett, the defensive tackle, and I would think Mike Norvell goes for it here.
Yeah, I think you go for it right here too.
And he's going to go for it.
And right here, what you can do is establish what you're trying to do right here. Let Florida know this is what it's going to be all game. This is how it's going to be. We're going to impose our will. Really need to make sure we pick up this first down here to keep momentum.
4th and 1, 2 tight ends in the set. Wing right, Pittman, Marquise and Douglas wing left. There's again, Sawchuk. I don't think he got there. Now he's going to lose yards. Nope. Sawchuk does not get there. That play blown up in the middle of the line. Aaron Childs, the linebacker, flew in, and we're going to turn it over on downs.
Got to make sure you know what's going on right there. Basically, Florida had everybody on the team on the line of scrimmage right there. That's the play where we should try to get outside as opposed to running into the teeth of the strength of what they're trying to get done on that last play.
Time out on the field. Florida will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. When we come back, they lead by the score of 3-0. We're back up to this local timeout.
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
No matter how busy life gets, your home is the place where your family and friends show you they care and celebrate with you. That's why the professionals at Barano Heating and Air Conditioning always make sure that your home is comfortable. Just like those who matter to you most, Barano will always be there for you. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. That's baranoac.com.
For the Florida State fan looking for more, a podcast for you. Listen to the Seminoles Sports Network podcast every week as we tell the success stories of all things Florida State athletics. Hear from head coaches Mike Norvell, Luke Laux, Lake Jarrett, and more. FSU AD Michael Alford updates us on all the happenings around Florida State athletics. And we'll talk with our great student athletes as well. The Seminoles Sports Network podcast with a new episode every week. Find it on all podcast streaming platforms. The official podcast of FSU Athletics.
Built on 100 years of tradition, 10,000 players opt in each year for this one-of-a-kind experience. 1.5 million fans join them in person, while over 95 million fans watch the most interesting celebrations, from the mountains to the desert, the city to the beach, distributing over $100 million to the participating institutions and positively impacting communities across the country. This means something. This is bowl season, a celebration of college football.
Hey, those fans can't make it to Dope. No worries. American Social is your official FSU watch party spot. From Boca to Fort Lauderdale, Miami to Tampa and Orlando, we've got crave-worthy food, drinks, and game day vibes to keep you chopping all season long. Check them out at AmericanSocialBar.com. And while you're there, grab a Bud Light. I know you do anything for a win and an ice-cold Bud Light, because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, he moved the ball a little bit there. 44-yard pitch and catch. Castellanos to Deuce Robinson, but Florida bowed up and got us off the field on 4th down.
Well, I mean, I think you got it right there during the break. You showed me that you got to have a guy blocking. Everybody has to make sure. That's one of the fundamentals, blocking.
Yeah.
Get your block in. That time, Pittman didn't touch anybody with. The guy he's supposed to get is the guy that made the play.
Yep. He came in motion, and Pittman was looking outside, and Childs was inside of him and shot the gap, and it was too late, unfortunately. Gators lead 3-0, 7:24 left first quarter. 1st and 10, middle of the field at their own 24-yard line. Baugh to the right of Lagway in the gun. They'll hand it off to Baugh, trying to bounce it, but not a whole lot there. Darrell Jackson Jr. and Edwin Joseph coming in to make the play. And I'll tell you what, number 6 is going to make a lot of money at the next level. He's having a good finish to the year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the body size, the tight right there. You know, football is 90% mental, man. And he has all the physical attributes that you want at that position. He's going to be okay.
Trips to the left side, Hansen in motion left to right now. They give it to Baugh again. Cuts it back up the middle across the 30. Pushing the pile forward near the first down sticks. A yard short, 33-yard line. Jackson in there again, making a bunch of plays here.
Got to make sure you get across the line of scrimmage, though. You got to think right now it's 3rd down, 3rd and short. They're going to run this ball again.
Now the sidelines with Tom Block, TB.
Not sure you saw it, but Elijah Herring quickly scrambled off the field there, holding, looked like his shoulder, maybe a stinger or something like that. Juice Cryer went right in.
Thank you, Tom. We'll keep an eye on that. 3rd and 1 from the 33, middle of the field. Empty backfield. 2 tight ends, both wing left, wing right. This is the Wildcat to Jaden Baugh. He's grabbed by Kirkland, but able to fall forward for the first down at the 35-yard line. They're really going to lean on Jaden Baugh today, aren't they, Barnett?
Exactly, and that's why I say until Lagway becomes an issue or problem in the passing game, man, you stack the box and anticipate that they're going to run the ball every play.
8 carries, 42 yards for Jaden Baugh coming in. He needed 96 for 1,000 on the season. 1st and 10. Lagway looks right, throws right. Complete to the 45-yard line. Aiden Mizell out of Orlando, his 17th catch of the year, and another first down.
Yeah, just a simple outright right there. And the DB not wanting to allow the receiver to get behind him. Gives him a lot of room in front to make that play.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Lagway 2 of 4 for 19 yards throwing it here early in the game. Florida leads 3-0, 5:25 and counting in our first quarter. In the 69th edition of the Sunshine Showdown. Baugh the back in the backfield. You got 3 receivers in a cluster tight to the line to the right. Receiver wide left. Baugh in the pistol, Lagway in the gun. They're going to give it to Baugh. Right up the gut. Now he bounces to the outside. Runs into Omar Graham. Jerry Wilson after a gain of about 4 yards. And James Williams out there as well.
Yeah, still too many yards, I think, on first down. And James Williams, he has an opportunity to make that play in the backfield. It's almost like he closes his eyes just a little bit and allows the running back to get just outside of him. But again, that's where you have to make sure you're keeping contained and forcing everything back inside.
8 of 4, 2nd and 6 near midfield at the 49-yard line. Right hash. Baugh the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left. Tight end wing to the left side is Livingston. Lagway in the gun, takes a snap, handoff, Baugh, nothing doing. Omar Graham, rather Mandrell Desir coming in. How about 93, playing in his first Sunshine Showdown, making his presence felt right away.
Love it right there, and that's the penetration I'm saying that we're going to need all game long to have to stymie that running attack of Florida right there. And a great job by Desir. That was one of the players I picked to have a great game, and we need him to have a big game inside.
No gain. So that's 3rd and 6 from the 49-yard line as we approach 4 minutes left first quarter. Gators lead 3-0. Split backs surrounding DJ Lagway. Taylor Spirito. And K.D. Daniels in the backfield looking to throw. Lagway looks left, nearly picked off and caught. 45, 40, and knocked out of bounds near sideline. What a catch on that play. How about that from Duke Clark? The redshirt freshman running back coming in, true freshman back making a play.
Yeah, I mean, Joseph again on that play.
For an injury to a defensive player.
And Arnaud was trying to knock it loose. There's an injured Knoll on the Florida sideline near side. Our crew, our training staff, who do a great job, they make their way over there. Team doctors as well. Mike Norvell, that's Shamar Arnu. No, it's Jerry Wilson, excuse me. Jerry Wilson is now up and walking off under his own power. Down the sidelines to give a Tom Block. Tom.
Edwin Joseph also hurried off the field before you saw the injured player on the other side, so they're tending to him too.
And we have a timeout on the field with that injured player, but it looks like Jerry Wilson hopefully is going to be okay. 3:46 left first quarter. Duke Clark, true freshman running back, making a play for the Gators. They have a first down at the FSU 39-yard line. When we come back up 3-0, we are back after this timeout.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo crisps. Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app. You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Duke Clark makes the grab, just his second reception of the season. True freshman running back that is not used often, but used today by Billy Gonzalez, the interim head coach of the Gators. Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barr unemployed, Tom Locke, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Ari Masudi, Peyton Russell, Warren Dunleavy, Christopher James, David Maddox, all with you today. And with 3:46 remaining here in our first quarter, Florida leading 3-0. Second possession of the game for the Gators. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Seminole 39-yard line. Left hash, K.D. Daniels, the back in the backfield. To the right, Lagway in the gun. Lagway will throw, looking right, pumping, throws it up, far sideline, man has a step, caught, out of bounds, 5-yard line, J. Michael Sturdivant beating us down there on the sideline, and Lagway, a little hitch and go, put it on him.
I'm just trying to figure out how Charles Lester, the cornerback, allows that to get behind him. You know why? Because he's not concerned about executing what he has to do. That's his man. He should have never let him get over the top, but he has his eyes in the backfield.
There's Lester out there, got beat on the play. Jerry Wilson back in the game now. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Right hash, 3 tight ends in the set for Florida. Lagway fakes the handoff, gonna throw it, fires, pumping, now rolling right, being chased on the run, out of bounds. Being chased by Stephon Thompson and Deontay McCray down there. Nice job by the coverage group that time in the back end.
Well, it looks like to me that, like I was saying earlier, Florida, doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in Lagway throwing the ball, and I'm not saying anything really over the middle. Everything is outside of the hashes right now. They don't want him to throw over the middle, and I hope that we don't give him an opportunity to throw over the middle.
Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Right hash going in, right to left as we watch it. Baugh back in the game. 2:56 left first quarter, 3-0 Florida. Nola showing pressure. Lagway fakes the handoff, fires it, fade route back of the end zone, incomplete. Judy Arnew making a play back there. All over Aiden Mizell. He wanted a flag, didn't get one.
Good coverage right there by Arnew, trying to run a little fade route right there. And he's able to get back cuddle, turn his shoulders, locate the ball. Really, that ball was in a good place for the receiver. Great defense. Finish it up.
There we go, third and goal now from the 5-yard line.
Bring the heat, force the quick decision, the quick throw. That's where he's been known to throw the ball away, give us an opportunity for a pick.
Two tight ends in the set, Hayden Hansen, Amir Jackson. Ball to the left of Lagway in the gun, two receivers left side. Noles bring a run blitz. They fake the handoff, fires over the middle into the end zone for a touchdown. J. Michael Sturdivant, his third touchdown reception of the season. And Florida leads 9-0.
Again, Edwin Joseph on the play right there, and man, you got to put your hands
76 is now 82. 76 is 82.
If you're man-to-man, you got to put your hands on the receiver and do not allow him to just get that free release. That time, Joseph doesn't have to put his hands on him, and the receiver has an easy inside route for that slant for the touchdown, an easy throwing catch for the Gators.
Third touchdown of the year for Sturdivant, the UCLA transfer. Lagway's 14th touchdown pass. Trey Smack to boot it through. Good snap, spot. Smack's extra point is up, and it is good.
Man, you just hate to see the same players not getting it done. Same players not making the play. Can't be a step late in this game, man. You got to be on time and ready for greatness. Be prepared for greatness, man. Let's get there.
11 plays, 76 yards, 4:35 off the clock. Lagway pretty good on that drive. 4 of 6 passing it for 60 yards and the touchdown.
Yeah, just really, again, simple throws, nothing intermediate, nothing over the middle that puts them in danger of throwing the pick, just giving them a lot of outside throws, and we're not making plays out there. Got to make the play.
Well, I want to thank everybody that joined us for Inside Seminole Football all season long at Bowdoin in College Town. Big shout out to their great staff, John McCann, Ray Tamargo, their team. We appreciate everybody stopping out, joining us Monday nights during this football season. Inside Seminole Football, and make it your place to go in College Town. Bowdoin's in College Town. Down the sidelines with Tom Block. TB.
No, I was just going to say Florida went right after Leonard on that, Lester rather, on that play. After Jerry came out, they went right after him on that out and up. That was the key play.
Yep, yes it was. Kickoff by Smack, lands 6 yards deep in the end zone to our left for another touchback. And Tom's right, Charles Lester in the game, the redshirt freshman at corner. Did a little hitch and go, and he was able to get the ball to Sturdivant. Sturdivant had a big drive there, catching the football with that long reception and the touchdown as well.
Yeah, and I mean, really, that's what you do. If you're a good offensive coordinator and you have one of the defensive players go out, you're going to attack where that new player is coming in the game because he hadn't really got into the Florida game yet. So good job by them, and not so good job by us being able to make a play.
Two receivers left and right. Squirrel White slot right. Chrome on the back of the backfield. 1st and 10. Tommy to throw. Delayed quarterback run up the gut. He has room across the 35 out near the 37-yard line. Good block that time by the back. Chroma as well.
Yeah, good lead block right there by Chroma. And that's the type of mentality he should have when he's running the ball. Put his shoulders down and try to run through the guy.
Jaden Robinson out of Lake City, Columbia High, a teammate of Shaheem Brown in high school, made the play. Gain of 12, 1st and 10 from the 37. Castellanos fakes the handoff, looks right, throws right, caught McCoy, 45. Pushing the pile forward, the 49. Maybe a late hit.
Yeah, I thought he kind of pulled him in. The ref he wanted to dig in the back pocket, but held off right there. That was a little bit of a toss out right there.
Gain of 12. Nice block by Squirrel White, LaWayne McCoy. That's another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Yeah, plain and simple. Take what this defense gives you.
This Robinson will exit on this play. 1st and 10 at midfield. Gain of 13 yards to McCoy. Pittman in motion left to right. They hand it off. Croma, no, end around. Squirrel White, great trickeration. Pushing the pile forward across midfield, far numbers to the 47-yard line. Nice job by Castellanos handling the football there.
Yeah, it was. Tricked me on that play. I thought he had it right there, but a good pickup by the receiver right there.
Cameron James made the tackle out of Orlando. 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line. 10-0 Florida. Noles trying to get something going here. 1:20 and counting first quarter. Sawchuk now the back in the backfield. 2 receivers right. Pittman wing left. Squirrel White wide to the left side. Here's an end around to White. He could throw it. Now he's going to tuck it. Take off with speed. 45, knocked out of bounds near the 40. White was going to throw it on an end around left to right. He thought better of it, tucked it, and picked up some yardage.
Yeah, I wish he would have made that decision a split second faster. I think if he does, he picks up that first down with ease right there. But this is a mentality that you got to have, that you got to get this first down. It's 3rd and 1. You got to have it. And again, if Florida lines up everybody right there in the middle of the field, we got to get outside the tackle box to be successful.
Aaron Childs knocked him out of bounds. Deuce Robinson slot to the left side. Sawchuk to the left and Castellanos in the gun. 3rd and 1 from the 41 of UF. Pittman in motion left to right. Tommy drops the snap, picks it up, takes off and runs, and he's got the first down. Not how Gus Malzahn drew it up, but we'll take it. Move those chains for FSU.
Yeah, good heads-up play right there, being able to get back on the ball. But, man, you can't have that. It's, again, almost one of those self-inflicted. So I'm glad that we got the ball back right there to continue to drive.
Another Florida State first down. Very interesting looking first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. Final 5 seconds in the quarter. Don't know if we'll get the playoff here. 2-1, we won't. Zeros across the board, and 1 quarter in the books.
That's the end of the first quarter.
In front of a packed house here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Florida able to jump out on top first. They lead Florida State 10-0. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nan. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Oh.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Hey Noles fans, show your team spirit with the Noles Pass Toll Sticker or the new Noles Pass Uni. Enjoy nonstop toll travel throughout Florida, Georgia, and North Carolina, or travel even farther with the 19-state Noles Pass Uni. Plus, you can score volume toll savings. Find out why Noles Pass is your best play to save on tolls and time at GetNolePass.com. That's GetNolePass.com. Noles Pass. It's how Noles do tolls. A product of ePass, owned and operated by the Central Florida Expressway Authority.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Close now to the start of the second quarter from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. I'm Mario Masudi here with a quick studio update. Time now for a Coca-Cola Zero update. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. In Tennessee, it is the Vols 21-14 late in the second quarter at Neyland Stadium over Vanderbilt. That's a big one in the SEC race. Oklahoma and LSU 3-3 in Norman. Oregon at halftime at Washington, they lead 13-7. And how about the Clemson Tigers? They beat South Carolina 28-14. Louisville 41-0 over Mark Stoops and Kentucky earlier today. Jeff, bar none, Florida State's offense all year. They move the football. This side of the field, though, you got to find a way to capitalize and punch it in.
Yeah, we do. Thank you, Aria. Some great scores there. Oh, Louisville beating up on Kentucky 41-0. Smackdown in the Commonwealth Cup. And we got to get it going here. Lights are on inside of Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Steve Spurrier, Florida Field. 10-0. The Gators win that first quarter, outgaining Florida State 126-79, but we have it, moving it. First and 10 for the 39-yard line, right middle. Trip to the left side. Robinson is wide to the right. Good to see Samuel Singleton in the ball game for the first time.
Yes.
After missing last week. Zone read, they give it to Singleton. Pops it to the outside, skips a tackle. 30, near numbers, 25, 20, and knocked to the bounds of the 18-yard line by Jaden Robinson. Welcome back, Sweet Feet.
Man, stop playing, Gus. Get that man to rock. I'm telling you, man, I love his explosion. I love that when he sees it, he gets through the crease, he accelerates, and, man, once he puts his foot in the ground, anything can happen.
Gain of 23, longest rush of the night so far for the Noles. First and 10 from the 18 going in. Two receivers right. Danzy wide left. Fake the handoff. Tommy to throw. Looking for Deuce. Back corner of the end zone. Bobbled. Knocked away. And incomplete. Good job by Flowers. He had a step. Just could not hang on. And Deuce, that right arm is hanging as he walks, makes his way off the field.
Yeah, that's one of those ones when you want to see him go up and grab that ball at the highest point. That time, he kind of tries to let it fall in the bread basket. And when you do that, you give the defensive back an opportunity to stick that ball, stick his hand right in between the body and the ball.
Landed a little awkwardly on that right shoulder. We'll go to Tom coming up a little bit later. Here's a pop pass, Lucas left to right. Blockers out in front to the 15. Tackle near the 12-yard line. Trying to get our speedsters the ball in space and doing a nice job so far. Thornton and Laganza Howard made the tackle.
Yeah, decent blocking up front right there. I would have liked to see the receivers get a little bit better block outside to allow the receiver Lucas on that sweep to get outside right there, but didn't make it happen. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the 13-yard line. Two receivers left and right. Singleton off to the left. Of Castellanos in the gun. Tommy's changing the play. 7 on the play clock. 6 takes the snap. Rolling left. Throws on the run. Wide open caught. Danzy. 10, 5, spinning 3, 2, pushing 1. He's in! McCoy Danzy pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
That's the intensity that I'm talking about. That's the 1-2 that I'm talking about right there. Danzy is doing everything he can. Then what do you have next? You have the rest of his teammates coming down, pushing him to get him in the end zone. A total team effort. And a great job by Richard Leonard, the 4th right there, mashing with the rest of his teammates.
Richie Leonard, the former Gator, by the way, flew up and made that last push to help get Danzy into the end zone as he was working his way off of Thornton, the veteran safety. And it was Leonard, yes, the former Gator, that hopped in there and made the play. Danzy, his 3rd touchdown grab of the season and his first catch. He hadn't caught a ball in 2 games. First catch in 3 games. Weinberg's extra point is up, and it is good. Let's go down the sidelines. Things are starting to get chippy now. Let's go to Tom Block. TB.
Now we're having fun. Hey, quick update. Deuce never went to the injury tent. The doc came over and looked at him. He was back on the field on the right side for that touchdown. Tommy looked left all the way, and it worked out, but Deuce is back in there.
Castellanos on the year. Touchdown pass number 14 on the season, and a timeout on the field. 13:39 to play, 2nd quarter. 10-7, Florida with the lead. We are back after this local timeout.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU. Hey, Noles fans, join us each and every Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdenson College Town for Inside Seminole Football with the head coach Mike Norvell. Enjoy food and drinks at the FSU themed bar and grill. Hear from the head coach, players, assistants, staff members, and more. Watch it on ABC 27, stream it on all Florida State platforms, and listen on the Seminole Sports Network from Legends. Join us each and every Monday night, 7 to 8 p.m. live from Bowdenson College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Scott Wallace, successful drive summary. 9 plays, 75 yards, 4:10 off the clock. Castellanos to Danzy with an assist from Richie Leonard. Scott Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Live inside the Renewal by Anderson broadcast booth. Our energy efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Well, there's some life.
Yeah.
Little energy there from the Noles, and McCoy Danzy able to get into the end zone. Great job by McCoy keeping that play going.
Yeah, it was, and really even a better call or a check out of that play, because it appears that it was a different play, but Tommy saw that Florida was about to blitz, so he checked out of that play at the line of scrimmage. They had the numbers on the outside, did a great job of noticing where the numbers was, and we had the best chance to make a play and got the ball out to Danzy.
Yeah, he did. That was a good call there. Weinberg's boots. Right to left, flying over the head of Jaden Baugh, wrapping around that near pylon, and a touchback by Weinberg. Touchback number 56 of 59 kicks on the year. 10 kickoff return yards allowed by the Noles, the fewest in all of college football. Okay, let's see if this defense now can adjust here and get after Lagway, Baugh and company, and make them put them on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, right here, it's about just going out there and just playing the defense that you've been playing. Impose your will out there. Do not let them win the battle of first down. Get them off the field. Give the offense back another chance to score.
Jane Baugh, the back in the backfield. Receivers left, receiver right. 2 tight ends in the set as well for the Gators. Handoff Baugh. Up the middle, now trying to bounce it to the near side, lowers the shoulder, runs over Jerry Wilson, stumbling across the 30 to the 33-yard line before Stephon Thompson made the play.
Yeah, and that's a situation, the defensive end on that side, I think it was Amari Williams. He took on the block well, but he still didn't get upfield enough and still allowed the running back to get outside of him, and you can't do that. That's why he's able to pick up that extra yardage right there. First down, you have to be able to win it. Second and short, expect to run again. Or play action.
Gain of 8, 10 carries for 55 yards for Baugh. Just 41 away from 1,000 in a season. Second down and 8 from the 33-yard line. Wind blowing a little bit here in Gainesville. Baugh trying to sweep it out to the left side. Kirkland grabs him from behind, but Baugh falling forward across the 35 to the 36. It's a first down.
Yep, that's because they won first down on that last play, so it was easy for them to get it done on that second down and short right there. You have to keep DJ Lagway in this offense in second and long and third and long. You got to win the battle of first down, and you can just look at the numbers on the line of scrimmage and say that we're not in a good position when they have 6, 7 on the line of scrimmage and we only have 5. Like right now, it's a lot of people inside right there. We got to match body for body.
2 tight ends to the right side. Baugh to the right of Lagway in the gun. 2 receivers left. Brown in motion left to right, fake the jet sweep, hand off to Baugh, left tackle, across the 40, out near the 41-yard line. And a tackle made by Barker coming in. That's a gain of 5.
It's the same thing. I mean, it's first down, and you can't allow an offense to pick up 5 yards on first down, be it 2nd and 5, 3rd and short. You know what you're going to get, and then you start putting teams in positions where they want to go for it on 4th down.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 41-yard line, left middle. Now you have 2 tight ends off to the left side. Lagway will throw, looking right, pumping, looking middle, caught wide open. Hansen, midfield, 50, 45, breaking tackles, tackle from behind by Mandrell Desir at the 43-yard line, and big gainer there.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the safety is responsible for the tight end right there, and that's who's supposed to be responsible for the tight end is the safety, and it looks like Little just gets there late. Safety is, the tight end is wide open in the middle. We went after the blitz. Nobody there man-to-man to get that tight end to guard him.
Noles are subbing late, and Florida didn't sub, so we got to get out there. 1st and 10 from the 44 of Florida State. Baugh on the pistol, Lagway in the gun. Hansen in motion left to right. Toss near side. Baugh with speed, 40. Falling forward, 36. Flag thrown. Nicholson and Cryer in there on the play. And we got a flag. That's our first flag of the day, correct?
Yep. I think it's first field I saw.
Personal foul, face mask, offense, number 8, 15-yard penalty. It's first down.
All right. So that's on Vernell Brown III, freshman wide receiver. Here in Gainesville, he's battled shoulder injuries this year. He's on pace to become the first true freshman to lead Florida in both receptions and receiving yards in the same season. Down at the top block on the sidelines, TB.
Just to follow up on Elijah Herring, he came out of the injury tent a while ago and appears to be fine. I haven't seen him back in the game, but he's got his helmet on, ready to go when his number's called.
So we'll take a penalty there, back him up, 1st and 25 from the 41-yard line. After that face mask, that's a big one. Baugh's the back in the backfield. Receiver left, receiver right. Livingston in motion, right. Handoff. Baugh, the big hole, 45, 50, 45, lowering the shoulder, back to the 41-yard line. He gets all the penalty yardage back.
And I don't understand that, Jeff, because you know that they're going to run the ball. I mean, Lagway is not going to throw the ball in the middle of the field, so what comes next? They're going to run the ball, try to pick up some yardage. You can't be outnumbered. You got to have body for body up there. There's too many blockers for our defense to take care of. We got to get another body up there, or another 2 bodies up there to time to run early.
Gain of 18 yards. Wilson and Barker in on the tackle. A big gainer there by Baugh. 2nd and 7 from the 41. 13 carries for 81 yards already for Jaden Baugh. Gators leading 10-7. They'll run it again with Baugh. Has an alley across the 40, down near the 36-yard line. Darrell Jackson Jr. came down to make the play. It's now 3rd down.
I mean, it's really a situation where you have to make sure you have enough guys on the line of scrimmage, and I keep saying this, you have enough defenders on the line of scrimmage to match the blockers that are on the line of scrimmage for Florida. You can't have the linebackers engaging the blockers that are coming to get them 3 or 4 yards down the field. That's why they're picking up so much yardage before the first defender gets to them. It's because they're playing off the line of scrimmage. You got to crowd the box right now. They're running the ball, force them to throw the ball.
3rd and 2 from the 36. K.D. Daniels the back in the backfield. Zone read. They give it to K.D. Daniels. Good push by the Florida front. He needed to. He got to. First down.
And again, it boils back to not being able to win the battle of first down. You got 3rd and short. That was going to be 4th and short. They were going to go for it there, too. It's going to be 4 down territory down on this side of the field.
Justin Cryer made the tackle, so the Gators moving the chains here. This is their 9th play of the drive that's lasted over 5 minutes.
Look at the line of scrimmage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just moved 7 into the box. Body on body.
8:30 and counting. Livingston in motion, right to left. Fake the toss. Lagway now rolling right, going to throw. Out in the flat, incomplete. Hansen, the tight end with Joseph nearby, the 35. That was nowhere near him.
Do you see why I want us to just crowd the line of scrimmage and force Lagway to beat us with his arm?
And a late flag thrown on the far side from the official right in front of the Florida State sideline. What happened here? This is well after the play. I wonder if it's a sideline warning of some sort or what happened. From the other side of the field by the line judge.
An eligible player downfield. Offense number 53. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Bryce Lovett, their redshirt sophomore right tackle. Huh.
Correction. Florida State has declined the penalty.
Okay.
It's second down.
We're going to decline it. So, 2nd and 10. Mike Norvell elects to decline the penalty. Crossover, as always, between these two programs. Mike Norvell and Billy Gonzalez first coached against each other. In 2012, Gonzalez was the co-OC at Illinois. Norvell was the offensive coordinator at Arizona State. And, of course, coaching this game back in 2021 against one another as well. Katie Daniels, the back in the backfield. 2nd and 10, fake the handoff, thrown over the middle, caught across the 25, down to the 21-yard line. Aiden Mizell in a first down.
Just a seam route right there, a simple seam route. Our defensive back was too far off the line of scrimmage to make a play.
Gain of 14. Shaheem Brown made the tackle. Duty Arnu is on in coverage. 1st and 10, 21-yard line. 10-7, Florida with 7:50 left, second quarter. Ball back in the ball game. In the pistol, Lagway in the shotgun. 1st and 10 for the 21. Toss, far side, has blockers. Baugh cuts it back, breaks a tackle, down near the 15-yard line. It seemed like we had bodies there, but good vision by Baugh to gain a 6.
Again, it's the same technique, and it's the same guys, man. Williams has to get upfield right there. What happens is he gets into the body of the offensive lineman. He can't get off the block, and now he can't disengage to stop, to keep contained. And that's what's been happening, man. We've been giving up contain way too much in the wrong situations. What that was, again, first down, now it's 2nd and short again.
Gain of 6, and Baugh is now just 4 yards away from 1,000 on the season. He's to the right of Lagway in the gun. 2nd and 4 from the 15. They give it to Baugh right up the gut, and he's near the line to gain. He's got it. That's a gain of 4. And Jaden Baugh is a 1,000-yard rusher as we speak. First time in 10 years the Gators have had one, the 10th Gator in a season to do it.
I mean, I think it's a pretty simple key up here. If they got 7 guys right on the line of scrimmage, they're going to run the football. And what we have to do again is make sure we have body on body, enough defenders down there close to the line of scrimmage so they're not engaging 4 and 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. By the time they engage, they've already
on the field
got
is
5
that the ball
yards,
carrier
6
was
yards.
tackled at the 10.5-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from that spot.
And I believe we have maybe a sun stop second look here as the play now. If somebody called a timeout, we didn't see it. But we're going to stop play, and we'll take one anyway. So, a timeout on the field with 6:27 left, second quarter. Florida leading Florida State 10-7. Here back after this timeout.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue Center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
This is Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Gators are moving the football here. Lengthy drive by DJ Lagway and company, led by Jaden Baugh. 5.8 yards per carry for Baugh. He has 16 carries for 97 yards, making 6.1 yards a pop. As Florida State football brought to you by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. And they're really leaning on Baugh, this physical offensive line barn on our front's got to get tough in there.
That's what's, upsetting about it, because you know exactly what they're going to do. I mean, they have not changed their game plan. You know that they didn't want to come out and put the game on Lagway's arm. They're going to try to run the ball down the field, and we cannot figure out that we need to have 8 in the box on first down to stop them from getting 6-7 yards on first down and being able to extend the drive. Second and third and short are where the offense wants to stay in all the time.
6:18 and counting, 10-7 Florida, second quarter. Two receivers right, Hansen wing to the right side, receiver wide left. As the Wildcat, Baugh up the gut, grabbed by Elijah Herring and smacked and driven back. Good to see 3-1 back in the game. Not a whole lot doing there.
Good job right there. And again, that's what I'm talking about, the numbers. Force DJ Lagway to throw that football. And DBs, you got to step up and make a play if you get man-to-man. But one thing we cannot have is picking up 5 yards, 6-point yard, that one, whatever it is, a carry.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Hand off, no. Faking it, throwing it out in the flat. Caught, Livingston near side. Touchdown. Tony Livingston off play action, the junior out of Carrollwood Day High School, his second touchdown grab of the season.
I mean, nothing special is happening out there. Defense, you know why that's so easy to happen? Because you're letting them run the ball too effectively. So now you're stepping in, looking inside. 82. Looking inside at the quarterback when you should have your eye on your man. That's Herring's man right there, the tight end out of the backfield in the flats. And that's where they want to throw the ball, in the flats or outs right there. They're not going to throw the ball in the middle of the field. So you have to anticipate them. We're just not doing a good job of anticipation right now.
13-play drive, 75 yards, 8:01 off the clock. That's the longest drive, time of possession of the season for the Gators. Smacks extra point, flies through the uprights and into the crowd. It's up and it is good. And DJ Lagway and Jaden Baugh are leading the way for the Gators right now. Those two have accounted for 214 of the 216 total yards in this game right now. Throwing it and running it. 5:38 to play. Second quarter, Florida leading 17-7. We are back after this timeout.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Noles. Like the Noles, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CG C1527613.
Hey, fellow Floridians, we're the Wombles.
We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminoles Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
And Florida Blue, dedicated to helping people and communities achieve better health. That's why they're committed to providing affordable, high-quality health care to Floridians. Just like the Seminoles strive for excellence on the field, Florida Blue strive to make a positive impact on the lives of those they serve. Florida Blue, helping you achieve better health every day. Visit floridablue.com to learn more. 17-7 our score. A 9-yard touchdown pass. DJ Lagway to the tight end, Tony Livingston. And Lagway is 8 of 13 for 116 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yep, and I was saying one of the keys to the game was not to allow a player who hasn't had any confidence to gain any confidence, and that's just what's happened.
Here's Smack's boot. Lucas backing up in his own end zone to the right. 9 yards deep, that one lands for a touchback. There's a lot of game left, obviously, bar none, but this is a critical drive after Florida just had it for 8 minutes and a second. We need our offense to respond.
Yeah, we got to, and we need to be able to give the defense a little bit of rest on our side. They need to regroup. So we got to make sure we get down the field right here and try to get a score.
Florida outgaining the Noles 216 to 118. Let's get it going here. Quick to the line we are. We've got 4 receivers left. And a quick throw to the left side. Caught, Lucas, blockers in front, trying to get around the edge, nothing doing. The Gators speed that time. Bryce Thornton tracked down Lucas for no gain.
Yeah, if you're going to catch this Gator defense off balance, you can't just run to one side. It has to be a misdirection where you get them flowing one way and they have to go back the other because they have just as much team speed as we do on defense.
17-7 Florida, 5:15 and counting until halftime. Trips to the right side, deuce wide left. Chroma off to the left of Castellanos in the gun, 2nd and 10. 4-man rush, delayed run by Castellanos. Breaking tackles, 35, 40. Look at Tommy push the pile. Great job by the FSU signal caller. Move those chains for FSU. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet.
Yeah, good job. Really no hesitation right there. The lead blocker is Chroma's like he's leading like a fullback up in there. Good job by Tommy getting in there and just turning those legs to pick up the play.
Gain of 16, second longest rush of the day. What do we got? Play is stopped. We have a flag.
I don't see one.
Timeout for an injury to a defensive player.
There's a Gator that is injured, down. Do not see which one it is.
I still don't see anybody down. What am I missing?
And we'll get the correct number. That's Alfonso Allen, the safety. This is already a thin Florida secondary. Jordan Castell is out today. He's not playing, a starting safety. Gators are down Cormani McClain as well, and Deshaun Johnson, amongst others. 1st and 10 from the 41, gain of 16, 17-7 Florida. Fake the handoff, Tommy looks right, throws right, caught, deuce, midfield, across midfield to the 47-yard line. Move those chains for FSU. Nice job there, pitch and catch, gain of 13.
Good job, good route run right there by Deuce Robinson. Again, getting separation away from the DB and being able to corral that ball.
Got away from Flowers. Jaden Robinson made the tackle. Deuce has to come off the field. His shoe came off. So Elijah Moore's in the game. 1st and 10 from the 47 of UF. Under 4 minutes to play, second quarter, down 17-7. Castellanos will throw on 1st down. Tommy, home run ball, looking for Danzy, down the field, incomplete. At the 10-yard line, near sideline. Pretty good coverage down there. Stride for stride, doing a great job. Ben Hanks, the corner, true freshman.
Yeah, I like the attack mode. I mean, we got to keep attacking vertically, and you can probably get your running back out of the backfield right here. You got to think at some point Florida's going to blitz, and when that happens, that's man-to-man. Get that ball to your running back and probably be wide open.
Squirrel White in the game now. Deuce back in as well. Got the shoe back on. 2nd and 10 for the 47. Castellanos fake the end around, left to right, looking down the field. He's throwing, has a man open.
Oh my God!
He dropped it. Usman dropped it at the 17-yard line, far sideline. Thornton was coming after him, and that's just a drop on a great play, executed outside of the catch.
That's what upsets me, because you're not ready for that moment.
Wide open.
You're not ready for that moment, obviously, and you showed us that. So, man, put the ball into somebody who's proved they can get it done, who has some experience in this type of game.
3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Down 17-7, 3:42 left, crowd into it. Here comes a blitz. Tommy looking. Tommy has time. Fires over the middle. Caught. McCoy, 30. Cuts to the outside. Breaks a tackle. Skips over another. 25-20. Look at Weezy work. Move those chains for FSU.
There you go, McCoy. Great job right there. Tommy stands in the pocket. The offensive line gives him enough time to go through his progression, find the right receiver coming across the middle. Excellent execution right there.
Gain of 27. That's our Allstate Good Hands play of the game. Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote. You're in good hands with Allstate. 1st and 10 from the 20, going in. Castellanos fakes the handoff to Williams. Castellanos under pressure. Castellanos grab. It's a fumble. The ball is out. I think we got back on it, though. At the 27-yard line.
I hope we did, because instead of just falling on the ball, we're trying to pick the ball up like we're going to run with it.
It was Medley. I thought he got back on it. Who's got it?
No, he's rolling out of the
pile. He doesn't have it. He does not have it. Castellanos was hit. The ball came out. Medley was there, but he does not have it. The Gators get it.
You know what? It just gets sickening. It just gets sickening sometimes that you have these positions where you're trying to make a play.
We got a scrum now as you got to keep your players on the sidelines. Guys are coming off the field, off the sidelines onto the field. You got to get off. Caleb Banks came out of the bottom of the pile with the football. Things started to get a little testy. Players and coaches emerge from both sidelines. But Florida has the ball.
Is a fumble recovered by the defense. The previous play is under further review.
It was Thornton, the safety, who came up and sacked Tommy and knocked it loose. Medley was there, but could not get down on top of the ball. And Caleb Banks, the big defensive tackle, number 88, comes out of the pile with it. And we had a scrum and some pushing and shoving. Pretty good job by the officials, quite honestly, of keeping that from getting worse. So Thornton punches that loose on a safety blitz. It is a Sunstop second look. Be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia. Join Sunstop Rewards today. Shop more, save more, Sunstop. Well, Mike Norvell calls them focus penalties or focus mistakes. And that's what's happening to us tonight once again on the road. Focus miscues, turn the ball over. The penalties, not so much, but a drop pass to Chroma.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Gators will keep it. We're moving the ball once again, bar none, but man, turnovers have just been a killer all year. That is now turnover number 18 committed by Florida State. We are -5 in turnover margin this season. That is not a recipe for success at all.
It can't be, and it's always in the red zone. And right as we're getting into the red zone, that we turn the ball over. So we can't even get 3 points out of it, but we can't keep possession of the ball, and that's very disappointing when it's you stopping yourself and not the defense stopping you. It's you putting yourself in terrible positions.
All right, defense needs to make a play. 1st and 10, fake the handoff, whips it out to the far side. Caught by Brown. Oh, look out, 35-40, tripped up. Goodness. Touchdown saving tackle. Pernell Brown. That was Earl Little that made the play. Otherwise, he might have been out the gate. Wow. James Williams was right in front of Lagway, and DJ pumped and kind of threw it around him.
Yeah.
On the edge.
Almost. That's what it's been. Almost getting it done.
Yep. Gain of 17. Lagway looking right, throwing right, nearly picked off. It is deflected, picked off by Joseph. 40, 35-30, foot race, knocked into bounds at the 23-yard line. Great job by Jerry Wilson on the deflection. Edwin Joseph right there. There's a takeaway you're looking for.
All I've been asking for is for you to put pressure on DJ Lagway. We want him to throw the ball. We want him to try to win with his arm. Man, put 8 in the box, man, and let him try to beat him with his arm. You see what happened? It's a recipe. It's a formula to win. Let's get it done.
Great job by Jerry Wilson. He jumped the route, was all over Mizell, and there's a tip drill that time, bar none. Edwin Joseph able to pick it off, his 3rd of the season. Blake Nicholson apply pressure.
I'm happy that he finished the play. There's been some plays that are need to be made, and players just have not been finishing the play. That time, he finished with the tip interception. Now we need to score this touchdown.
Lagway's 14th pick of the year. That's the most by a Power 4 quarterback. 1st and 10, fake the jet sweep to Danzy, Tommy to throw. Now he'll take off and run. Oh boy, he's corralled and hog-tied and brought down at the 22-yard line by Jaden Woods. That's a gain, no gain in the play, 2nd and 10.
Has to make that decision quicker. If he doesn't see what he likes right there, has to be able to
timeout.
Has to be able to pull that ball down quicker and get out of the pocket.
And our 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes left, 2nd quarter. Gators leading 17-7 with the Noles on the march here. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got you. American Social is the official watch party home for FSU football all season long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Noles go to game day. American Social, where Noles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Mr. Gecko, is it true what they say about Geico's emergency roadside service?
I'll own up to it. Yes, it's all true.
You mean to say Geico's emergency roadside service really is 24/7?
And it's available on the phone or app. It's all part of getting more with Geico. I don't mean to be rude, but could I scooch past you all? You're standing in the way of my yoga class.
One more, Mr. Gecko, the fans must know. Why yoga?
Well, it helps in my posture. It's my back. It ain't what it used to be.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, feel that energy, Noles fans. eVerge is energizing the future as Florida State Athletics' official electrification and renewable energy partner. eVerge is building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV right here at FSU. So when you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know eVerge is on the field with you, energizing the future of energy. eVerge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit eVerge.com/FSU for more information. And it's game day, and Geico is bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Geico. All right, 2 minutes left until halftime, 17-7, Florida with the lead, but bar none, we got the ball off a pick. We're going in. What do you want to see here? 2nd and 11 at the Gator 22.
It looks like we can attack the seams right here, and this is a good place you like to use your tight end in the red zone right here. But the key is to make sure you keep possession of the ball. You got to get points out of this. You want the touchdown, but you got to have points.
Left hash, 2nd and 11 from the 22. Sawchuk the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left and right. You got Deuce wide to the left side, near numbers. 2nd and 11. Crowd getting loud. Tommy takes the snap. Blitz coming. Stepping up, may run. He does. 20. Tackle from behind. brought down at the 15-yard line. Castellanos tackle from behind by Cameron James. Now a big 3rd down and 4 coming.
You know that they're coming again right here, and you just got to figure out where they're bringing that pressure from. And if it's right outside where the receivers are, and it's a guy over the receiver, you want to go to that guy that's blitzing. That blitzing guy's responsibility. Try to get the ball out quick.
Randy Pittman, keep an eye on him. Wide left, do slot left. 2 receivers right. Sawchuck to the right of Castellanos in the gun. 3rd and a long 4 from the 15-yard line. Gators bring pressure. Tommy looks right, throws right, caught. Danzy, 1st down, and a late flag thrown for a late hit. Castellanos is down. He is down. Here come the trainers and doctors. Scott Trulock and company.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 5. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. With an automatic 1st down.
That's Miles Graham, who came in and hit him well after the play. I mean, just smacked him from the backside. To me, that's more than a personal foul. That's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it should be.
And now there's a lot of trash talking and chirping between the two lines of scrimmage right now.
Florida State has elected to start the clock on the snap.
So 1:16 left, 17-7. We do have all 3 timeouts, by the way. And the ball now moves inside the 5-yard line to the 4. But Tommy's going to stay in. Looks like he popped up, he shook the cobwebs out. He's good.
All right, let's finish this thing off. Right now, you see here a lot of men right there in the interior of this defensive line. You want to get outside if you're going to run the ball.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Right hash. 2 tight ends in the set. Danzy in motion left to right. And Tommy going to keep it, cutting it back to the right side. Able to squirt through there and find his way into the end zone. How did number 1 find pay dirt? Put 6 on the board. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
They're going to have to start throwing some flags out here. Yeah, they got to get this thing under control.
Yep. Pushing, shoving.
It looked like they had Leonard, you know, the former Gator, his old teammates, looked like they had him pinned down on the ground right there, doing some extra up under the pile. So see if it's both ways or if it just goes against the Gators.
Castellanos, that time it almost was like, because he's a little bit smaller in stature, he snuck his way through the line with quickness.
Yes, he got lost behind the O-line right there and was able to squirt through just a little crease in there and basically go in untouched for the touchdown.
Adding to his single season record, rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, 9 on the year. And the war chant now echoing throughout Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Flags everywhere, trying to sort it all out. Adam Savoie and company, what do we got? Extracurriculars, our O-line did not like the shot, cheap shot, taken on Castellanos.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play, there were 2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, both against Florida State, number 13 and 87.
Wow.
Both their first of the game. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced in the kickoff.
Wow.
All right, so that's Randy Pittman and Marquiston Douglas, who both were called for
both the tight ends.
Both the tight ends. Huh. Well, there you go. So here comes Weinberg to boot this through to make it a 3-point game with a 1:11 left until halftime. Good snap, spot, Jake with the boot. It's up and it is good, and things are getting chippy as you would expect in a game like this.
Yeah, a lot of extra pushing, a lot of extra chirp. But what you have to do is make sure that you don't hurt your team getting a unsportsmanlike penalty. Right here, it's going to be interesting to see if we can get that ball in the end zone. It's going to be a little tough this time with a 15-yard penalty going against us on the kickoff. So this might be the opportunity that Florida has to try to return the football.
Man, what a great job by Castellanos, just making his way through, as Florida did have some penetration, but Castellanos found the seam he needed. 3-play, 21-yard drive, 49 seconds off the clock. Scott and Wallace, successful drive summary, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. And now on the year of the 14 takeaways by the Florida State defense, The Noles have been able to grab 11 scores. That's how you do it.
That's right.
Defense to offense. And that's going to back us up here to the 20-yard line on unsportsmanlike conduct penalties called. And so this will be returnable. Mentioned this before, Florida State has only allowed 10 kickoff return yards all season. The fewest in college football. But a chance here for Baugh to make a return, I would guess, unless Weinberg somehow scoots this one 80 yards.
Be nice to see Ball take a thump right here if he tries to return this ball. He's their lead rusher. So if he can get banged up right here, it's not going to be as effective on offense.
All right, let's see what Weinberg can do. Puts a jolt into it. It'll be returnable. Ball from the 7, near hash, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. KJ Kirkland, AJ Cottrell able to make the tackle. And a gain of 29 on the return after the penalty. Before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barnum-Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Aria Masudi, Peyton Russell and company back in the studio. It's 17-14 Florida, 1:03 left first half. Halftime, 63 seconds away. And both teams have 3 timeouts. Trips to the left side now. Baugh motions out left. Empty backfield. There's a tunnel screen in the middle of the field caught by Brown. Stephon Thompson, KJ Kirkland make the tackle at the 41-yard line. Timeout, Billy Gonzalez in Florida.
Timeout, Florida. They're first. 30 seconds.
Gain of 5 on that little tunnel screen to Vernell Brown, the freshman wide receiver. And Brown now has 3 catches on the day. So,
the high percentage pass right there, JC. They do not.
No.
Again, if there's going to be an attack mode or throwing the ball from Florida, it's going to be a 9 route or somewhere they're trying to catch us down the field on a big play. As far as intermediate precision passes where Lagway has to really dime a pass in there to a receiver, that's not going to happen. So anticipate that it's going to be some throws out to the sideline or some slants, some high percentage throws.
Victories happen here at Wolfson Children's Hospital, always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. So 2 timeouts remaining for the Gators, 3 for Florida State, 55 seconds to go. See the chess match here with clock management. 17-14, Lagway threw his 14th pick of the season. Deflected by Jerry Wilson, picked out of the air by Edwin Joseph. And the Noles turned it into 7. Trips to the left side, Mizell wide to the right. Ball off to the left of Lagway in the gun. 2nd and 5 from the 41, middle of the field. They're going to hand it off to Bond, trying to run it out to the right side. Jerry Wilson comes up and fills it. Gain of 2, timeout Florida. Interesting.
Timeout, Florida. They're second, 30 seconds.
Yeah, good job coming up right there from the secondary position and making that tackle right there, keeping the running back short.
So it's a gain of about 3, going to be 3rd and 2. And stay with us. Tom Block is on the sidelines.
I think this is where you have to watch for the slant right here, putting the ball in the belly of the running back and then pulling it out, and the quarterback throwing over the top in a slant or trying right at the line for a 5-yard out. But you got to anticipate again, it's going to be a high percentage pass for Lagway. They're not going to give him anything tough to throw.
So we'll have Mike Norvell coming out of the locker room to start the 3rd quarter. There we go. 49 seconds left. 1 timeout remains for Florida. All 3 for Florida State. Here is the fake of the handoff. They throw it out in the flat. Caught by Brown. Did he get the first down?
Yep.
Arnew pushed him out. Yes, first down. All right. So near sideline, just a quick little throw to the 47. It is a first down. That's first down number 13 on the night for Florida. Florida State has 11. And the Gators are really good tonight on 3rd down. Now 6 of 8, which has not been their strong suit this season. First and 10, Florida at their own 47, right hash, 45 seconds left. Lagway to throw, stepping up, he may run.
Come on,
Williams
James.
trying to grab him, throws it near side, nearly caught. Great effort there by Amir Jackson. James Williams put the pressure on Lagway, incomplete.
Yeah, good pressure, but man, make that sack. He had an opportunity to get there and get that done. But great job of getting back there and again forcing Lagway to throw that ball when he really didn't want to.
Clock stops, 39 seconds. Brand new defensive line in for Tony White's defense. Amir Williams, KJ Sampson, Mandrell Desir, all in. James Williams stays in the game. 39 seconds left, 2nd and 10 from the 47. Lagway to throw again. Lagway has a pocket, stepping up, flips it down the field. Oh, it's dropped by Brown. Caught a break there. Near side of the 35, dropped by Vernell Brown. That's a huge break, 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's what happens right there. But again, just Lagway trying to get the ball outside, not really going across the middle. And able to make a play right there when we didn't have anybody in the area, man. I know how it feels when you're looking at a player that needs to catch the ball, but man, hey, I appreciate you.
Yeah, he was open. That'd been a big play. The other thing to take note of.
Timeout. Florida.
Wow.
Their 3rd and final.
Okay.
30 seconds.
That's not going to make the fans here too happy off of an incomplete pass. So Florida uses their last timeout. Another thing to take note of, their kicker Trey Smack has a big leg. He's got a career-long 56-yard field goal earlier in the season, and he has a Florida record 9 50-yard field goals made. And he's one of 2 kickers in the country with 4 or more 50-yard field goals this season. So something to keep an eye on. If they're sort of in that range, they'll let Trey Smack give it a look.
Yeah, it looked like he just went out there and was looking at that right hash. So I would anticipate this being another run, just trying to pick up some extra yardage or maybe even a slant, something short, nothing big, to just try to get them in the field goal range right now with a kicker that has a big leg.
So Florida has no timeouts left. 3rd and 10 at their own 47. 34 seconds remain until halftime. 17-14. Florida leads.
Need to apply pressure right here.
Jackson motions wing to the right side. Now Lagway might be changing the play. Thought we had some movement up front. No whistle. Noles were pointing at the line. Didn't get a flag or a call. Lagway to throw. 4-man rush. Twist up front. Whips it down the field. Incomplete near sideline. Oh, wow. We got some extracurriculars with Amari Williams tangled up with Lovett that the crowd got excited about. Incomplete to Mizell. Clock stops. 28 seconds left. They're going to punt it.
Again, I love when they try to put the ball in Lagway's arms to throw it, and really coming out of halftime, that should be the focus. How do we force Lagway into trying to win the game with his arm? We have to make sure we shut down the run. Gave up way too many yards in his first half.
227 total yards, 103 on the ground. So for the first time tonight, here's Tommy Doman, the Michigan transfer, a 13 All Big Ten performer a season ago. Squirrel White back deep. This is a high spiraling kick. White's going to let it go. Checks up at the 5. Big bounce into the end zone. Touchback. All right, so 19 seconds left. We're trailing 17-14. We have all 3 timeouts. A ways to go. And we've seen Jake Weinberg hit in warm-ups from 60. Now, he hasn't done it in the games. His long this year is 46, and he's 0 of 2 from 50 plus.
Well, I think right here where your attack is the seams, especially if Florida comes out in the prevent type defense right here. And it looks like they're coming back out in their regular defense. So, yeah, man, take shots down the field, but it seems like you can get in the seams right here where Florida doesn't have a whole lot going on.
Jalen Lucas, the back in the backfield. 2 receivers left and right. It's a delayed handoff to Lucas. Right up the middle. Across the 25, tackled near the 28-yard line. Timeout, Mike Norvell. 13 seconds left. Gain of 7.
Timeout.
Gain of 8.
Florida State, they're first. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 14 seconds.
So you probably have
Thank you.
2, maybe 3 plays to work with here.
At least 2 plays, you would think.
Yep. You got 2 timeouts. So you don't have to worry about, getting the ball to the sideline or anything. Like you said, you can take it down the middle of the field if it's there.
If it's there, man, hit it. And usually in situations like that, teams try to get in prevent or more of a prevent type defense. They don't want to get beat over the top, and that's perfect because you're not trying to go for the touchdown here. You're just trying to pick up some good yardage. So if they're going to give you the seams, you got to take it.
14 seconds left, second quarter, 2nd and 2. Noles have it at our own 28-yard line, right hash. 69th edition of the Sunshine Showdown. Sold-out crowd tonight in Gainesville. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield, trips to the left side. Deuce one-on-one with Jafari Flowers, the freshman, wide to the right. Tommy looking to throw. Tommy stepping up. Tommy looking, grab, taking off, running. Tommy near side 30, 35, 40, out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And now 5 seconds left. That play took 9 seconds off the clock.
Yep, that's when your situation where you want to try to get that ball up the field as quick as you can or make that decision to run the ball a little bit quicker. But again, it's not going to be a situation where we're going to be able to throw the ball over their head. It needs to be a situation where you can try to probably get about, right now, 10 to 15 yards, get down and call the timeout.
Now Mike's going to use one now.
Timeout. Florida State. They're second.
Yeah,
30 seconds.
I think to talk about time management here, you don't have much with 5 seconds. So you can't stand back there and throw it around.
No, it's almost like you got to, at this point, maybe think about throwing it out to the sideline so that you can get out of bounds quick without getting up there. And that. But I guess you could call a timeout right after the reception. But 5 seconds ain't a whole lot of time to get it done.
Yeah, there's not. And look, you probably need to get 25 yards to give Weinberg a shot at a field goal.
Yeah, and that's going to take 5 seconds to get 25 yards.
20 to 25, yeah. And so I would imagine there's a little bit of a conversation of, hey, we're going to throw it here. If you catch it as a receiver, you know, you might have to get down immediately and give yourself up. Unless we see some kind of a trick play that Mike Norvell and Gus Malzahn have drawn up here to end the half. Let's see what we got. 5 seconds left, 1st and 10. Left hash at our own 40. 2 receivers left and right. Castellanos to throw. Quick throw near side. Pittman out of bounds. Gain of 5. To the 45-yard line. Now 1 second left, and now it's Hail Mary time, I would believe.
Yep, Sawchuk is coming in, which usually means he's going to be a blocking back, and he's been a very effective blocking back with those linebackers and safeties blitzing.
Danzy and Deuce out to the right side. McCoy is wide to the left. Now the Gators will start to back up and run a little prevent defense here, backing everybody up about 40 yards down the field. Now Pittman is wide to the right side. So trips right, McCoy wide left. Pressure coming. Castellanos flushed out to his right side. He's just going to flip it up. Far sideline, incomplete. Out of bounds. And nothing there, and that will do it.
That's the end of the second quarter.
So our first half of the books here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Halftime score, Florida leading Florida State 17-14. Our halftime show is up next. We are back after this timeout.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, fellow Floridians. I'm Brenda Marie, pet parent to 7 precious pups and a huge fan of natural gas. Hush, hush, you guys. When it's bath time, we love our natural gas tankless water heater. We get endless hot water when we need it, use less energy, and save money, too. Aw, yes, we do.
Now earn up to a $700 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas water heater. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
The first half is in the books. This is the Seminole Halftime Show.
Marching Chiefs, they are performing here on Florida Field, entertaining the masses. They received a few boos, as you would expect, by Gator fans, but we love them, doing their thing here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Halftime, Florida leading Florida State 17-14. Jeff Culhane, William Barr unemployed. All right, well, a little bit of up, a little bit of down, but we're right there in striking distance on the road here at the half.
Yeah, and that's what's, good about it. Like, this game should definitely be in control. We have not really made the plays that we needed to play, and I talk about it all the time. It's about seizing the moment, and when you have the opportunity to make a play, make a play. You get a turnover in the red zone, then you have a drop ball that's going to be a touchdown. Those are plays that you have to make sure you execute and make, especially when you're on your side of the field in the red zone trying to get it done.
Well, who been the key players, you think? Who's gotten it done for us? Castellanos with a touchdown. He's got a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, another multi-touchdown day for Castellanos.
Right
and
now,
Deuce making some plays too.
Yeah, right now I just want to give it up for the O-line, because I think the reason that we've had opportunities that we've had is because our O-line has been taking care of business, and then making sure we have the right players in at the right time. To me, I think a game like this, you put it on guys who have the experience, who've been there, who've been in games like this. I don't think you put it in the hands of a true freshman in big plays and big situations of the game. So I think we need to do a better job of personnel and making sure we put the right players in at the right time to make the right plays. I think we'll get that done here in the second half. We've usually been able to go in halftime and make some adjustments, come out, and get it done.
Halftime score, Florida leading Florida State 17-14. Ari Masudi up next with highlights, stats, scores around the final regular season Saturday in college football. Ari is back after this timeout.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
AgPro has been family-owned and operated for over 64 years. We take pride in developing long-lasting relationships and offering first-class customer service. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. AgPro is here to serve you and your operation as your hometown dealer. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial banks.
Let's take a look at the first half. Here is Aria Masudi.
Florida leads Florida State 17-14 here at the Swamp. The Seminoles, though, able to get a big touchdown late in that second quarter and trim that deficit to 3. I'm Mario Masuda here for halftime, and here's a look at how our highlights are shaping up. I'm going to go through a drive chart real quick here as Florida started out with a 3-0 lead. Trey Smack hit a 23-yard field goal at the 9:25 mark of the first quarter. The Noles actually got the ball first, but couldn't do anything with it. So the Gators go 8 plays at 50 yards. They dropped a touchdown on 3rd down inside the Seminole 15-yard line, and the Noles catch a break. So it's 3-0 Florida. Noles go deep, and a big pass and catch to Deuce Robinson from Tommy Castellanos sounded like this.
Tommy will throw. Castellanos looking, has time. Home run, back shoulder throw for Deuce. He's got it at the 30-yard line of Florida. Great job waiting for the ball and beating the corner. Deuce Robinson, big play alert, beat the freshman Jabari Flowers.
And for Deuce, why that was big, he passed E.G. Green for 9th all-time in a single season for receiving yards. And this one, he's already got 4 catches and 69 yards in the first half. A 1,000-yard receiver is Deuce Robinson, so congrats to him. The Noles weren't able to capitalize on that. Unfortunately, couldn't get a 4th down, and Florida actually took a 10-0 lead after DJ Lagway led a near 5-minute drive on 11 plays, 76 yards. Noles couldn't get a 4th and 1, and so then UF marches down the field and made it 10-0. So the Noles needed something to go their way. They got some big plays, a couple of big run plays from Sam Singleton, and a drive that ends with a pass to Mekhi Danzy sounded like this.
7 on the play clock. 6 takes the snap, rolling left, throws on the run, wide open, caught. Danzy, 10, 5, spinning 3, 2, pushing, run! He's in! Mekhi Danzy pushing his way into the end zone. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
Boy, the Noles needed that to make it 10-7 at the 13:39 mark of the second quarter. 9 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes and 10 seconds come off the clock. Tommy and Sam Singleton, some big runs there on that drive. Then Florida responded. 13 plays, 75 yards, their longest drive of the season. 8 minutes off the clock. Tony Livingston, 9-yard catch from Lagway would make it 17-7 in favor of the Gators. The Noles were in trouble here. A fumble from Florida State's Tommy Castellanos in Gator territory had the Gators with the ball looking to try and blow this thing open in the first half. But the Noles defense made a huge play. Edwin Joseph got the Noles back in the game.
Lagway looking right, throwing right, nearly picked off, it is! Deflected, picked off by Joseph, 40, 35-30, foot race, knocked it out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Great job by Jerry Wilson on the deflection. Edwin Joseph right there. There's a takeaway you're looking for.
And he would return at 21 yards. Florida State in terrific field position. You know they have to capitalize on that. That's something the Noles haven't been able to do much this year, but they're able to get points off of the turnovers. Tommy does it himself late in the second quarter.
And Tommy gonna keep it, cutting it back to the right side, able to squirt through there and find his way into the end zone. How did number 1 find pay dirt? Put 6 on the board. Touchdown Florida State. Touchdown FSU.
3 plays, 21 yards, took just 49 seconds, and the Noles were back in it with 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. That's where we stand, 17-14 at the half for Tommy Castellanos, his 9th rushing touchdown. That's the most by a Florida State quarterback in a single season. 17-14, Florida leads Florida State. We'll be back with more halftime here from the Swamp. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Dining room, picnic, tailgate, or conference room. Whichever table you gather around, we'll be sure there's plenty to go around. Bring them together with barbecue. Grab Sonny's to go, or let us cater your next shindig with all your slow smoke favorites and sides. Available for pickup, delivery, or set up and serve. Order now at Sonny'sBBQ.com. Sonny's Barbecue. Local pitmasters since '68.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
More from around college football today. Let's rejoin Aria Masudi.
Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Florida leads Florida State 17-14. Halftime concludes. After this, we'll have an interview with Mike Norvell down on the field with Tom Block. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue Center? And exhale. Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
Experience comfort and convenience in the heart of the city at 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. With stunning floor-to-ceiling windows, our rooms offer some of the best views in Tallahassee, just minutes from the campuses of FSU and FAMU. Our pet-friendly hotel features complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi and free parking every day, all day. Whether you're in town for a big game, graduation, or a group event, we offer a range of spacious rooms and suites to fit your needs. 4 Points by Sheraton, Tallahassee downtown. Go Noles!
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just gonna watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're gonna stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Support comes from the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, helping Florida's hospitality industry grow and thrive. FRLA is proud to support FSU athletics, bringing unmatched rivalry and heart-pumping competition to the Big Bend region. Sporting events boost the local economy, filling hotel rooms, restaurant tables, and creating unforgettable experiences for residents and visitors alike. To learn more about Florida's hospitality industry and the events we support, visit frla.org. That's frla.org.
Today's Florida State football game is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate. By Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas. Delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Florida Blue. The perfect play call for your health every time. And by Renewal by Anderson. Proud partners of Florida State Athletics. Let's return to the stadium with Tom Block, William Barnum-Floyd, and Jeff Culhane.
65 degrees currently in Gainesville as the sun has set on Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, playing under the bright lights. We are hoping that we can make one more play than the Gators in the final 30 minutes so the sun does not set on our 2025 season. Need a win to keep it going and play in a bowl game. That is the goal here over the final 30 minutes. Welcome back. Jeff Culhane, William Barnum-Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Aria Masudi with you from Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Halftime, 17-14 is the score. And we are eagerly awaiting the head coach Mike Norvell coming down the tunnel. Tom Block is standing right next to that back far pylon in the end zone to our right. Those garnet pants glistening in the Gainesville night sky. Looking great down there. I think Tom even got some people appreciating those garnet pants on the way to the stadium today. They look the part. They look good.
Rock star.
Yeah. Look great. You got Noles and Gators mixed in, of course. Here in a sold-out crowd in Gainesville. 17-14 our score. And our halftime conversation with the head coach Mike Norvell is brought to you by ReliaQuest. Coach making his way down that tunnel. Led by John Bagnardi as head of security. Let's head down to Tom Block here momentarily. And right now, the head coach Mike Norvell. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jeff. Mike, you've needed a big spark of play on the road, and you got one with that interception, turned it into points. How can you carry that momentum into the second half here?
I thought it was a good response there in the second quarter. Obviously our guys are battling. We had some mistakes there early. I told them to go out there and just play our ball, right? And take it one play at a time, and then put everything you have on this field. And I got a lot of confidence in what these guys are going to do in the second half.
Go get them, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
There you go, Tom Block with Mike Norvell. It's brought to you by ReliaQuest, a global leader in cybersecurity and proud partner of Florida State Athletics. ReliaQuest AI-powered security operations platform Gray Matter makes security possible for the most trusted enterprise brands in the world. Learn more at ReliaQuest.com. I want to say hello to everybody watching on our Booth Cam broadcast. You can find us on the Florida State Football Facebook and X pages, the Seminoles YouTube channel, and also on the Seminoles Unconquered app. Let us know where you're watching from. And the Hall of Famer, William Floyd, will give you a shout-out on the air. You got a couple of drinks down there. You got 2 drinks full. You're set for the second half, partner.
Yeah, I don't plan on getting up again, man. We got to stay in this chair, make this thing happen for this team, man. They're real close to making something happen special, finishing off the season, man. I just want them to come out and execute in this second half.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And look, one item to pay attention to, the emotions of this game. You've lived it. You played with it. There's trash talking. There's cheap shots. We've already seen them chirping. How important, it's always big, but in this final 30 minutes with a tight game, how critical keeping your emotions in check and just worrying about what you can control.
Oh, yeah, you got to be able to do that. It's like, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that puts the team in a terrible position because you're selfish and want to retaliate or do something that you can take care of between the whistles on the next play. And that's my whole thing. If you're aggravated about something, hey, man, there's another play coming. There's another play. It might not be the next play, but you can keep it in the back of your mind to where you have a shot to get a clean hit on the guy that you think did something that wasn't so cool to you. You take that shot. It's like chess. You're going to have to wait and wait for that opportunity. You can't just retaliate right there because what happens, the ref always sees the second guy.
Sure does. Right now, you take a look at some of the numbers. Florida 3-2 and leading at the half this season. Now, keep an eye on this third quarter here. Let's see what we come out of the locker room with. If we're able to pull ahead, the Gators are 0-7 when trailing or tied at the end of the third quarter. So big 15-minute period right now, down by 3. We've trailed by as many as 10 on the road. And currently we're being outgained 241 to 209. They have 103 rushing yards to 84 for Florida State. And Jaden Baugh has done the brunt of the work, 18 carries, 101 yards, no touchdowns. DJ Lagway, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Tommy Castellanos, a touchdown pass and a touchdown rush. You've been harping on it. We'll reiterate it again. We've got to stop Jaden Baugh in the running game. We do that. We're set up pretty good defensively, making Lagway throw it around.
And that's the key right there. I want DJ Lagway to be throwing the ball. You saw what he's comfortable with throwing. He's throwing the slants, high percentage passes to the slant and to the out. Other than that, he hasn't made any precision throws where he's going to have to make a throw to win the game. So he's not that guy. And what I would love to see we get back on offense is us put the ball back in Singleton Jr.'s hand. This kid has 1 carry for 21 yards. That means he's averaging 21 yards a carry. Feed the kid the rock.
I want to see more sweet feet as well. 1 carry, we saw it. He was busting it down the near sideline for 21 yards. Castellanos, 10 carries, 38 yards, and a score. So, Florida will start the second half with the football. We won the toss and elected to receive, but unfortunately we went 3 and out to begin the game.
And what I'd like to see, too, defensively is some disguising of what we're doing on defense. we want to have 8 in the box, okay? But you know what? Florida might check out at it and say, man, hey, we got man-to-man out there on the wings, and we got man-to-man down the seams with the safeties. But you don't have to always blitz all 8 of them. You just put them up there so it's a deterrent to let them know that, hey, man, we got 8 guys up here. We got bodies on bodies. It might be a little tough to run. Let's try to switch out of this thing. So we just got to make sure we play the chess match right. Force Lagway to beat us with his arm and shut down their running game.
Need a finish versus Florida to keep the season going and find our way into a bowl game. Have we saved our best 30 minutes for last in the regular season? We are about to find out. Trailing 17-14. We've yet to lead in this game. Weinberg to begin it. Toe meets leather. He pops it up in the air. The ball bounces. Oh, and somehow the Gators jump on it. That was well executed by Weinberg, and I like the call.
Yeah, me too.
There was nobody there in the middle of the field. And, wow, another lucky bounce. Jackson Wade, the redshirt sophomore wide receiver, able to catch it off the first bounce. If it skips sideways, we get the ball.
Yeah, sideways or backwards a little bit more, man. The thing just happened to pop right up in his hand.
I like that call.
Me too.
And it doesn't hurt you too badly in field position to the 32. So middle of the field, 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Bond the pistol, Lagway in the gun. 2 tight ends in the set, Livingston and Hanson, wing left and wing right. Receiver wide left, receiver wide to the right side. First play of the second half. Hand off to Baugh, picking his way forward to the 37-yard line. Gain of 5, tackle made by Stephon Thompson and Daniel Lyons.
Yeah, still again too much yardage on first down, and you know that they're going to run the ball, man. Just go ahead and put 7 on the line of scrimmage. If you need to drop a guy back into coverage, if you think they're going to throw the ball, then you still have that option. But again, having your linebackers playing that far off the ball and the linemen engaging them at 4 or 5 yards down the field, they're always going to be able to pick up 5 yards, at least 4 yards on first down.
Team high 6 tackle for Thompson, 2nd and 5. Play action, looking to throw, stepping up, pressure coming, we got him! Back to the 33-yard line. Everything collapsed. Thompson comes away with the football as Stephon Thompson making a play.
Wanted no parts of that, and I'm telling you, man, if you get him back there with happy feet, the kid doesn't want to get hit. He's not going to stand in the pocket and throw it. That's what's going to happen right there. You're going to be able to collapse the pocket and make a play on it.
Nice job. Jackson in there as well. First sack of the night by the Garnet and Gold. 3rd and 9 from the 33-yard line. Trips cluster tight to the line to the right. Receiver wide left. Lagway to throw. 4-man rush. Williams chasing. We almost got him. Williams got him! Back at the 29-yard line. James Williams. First it was Mandrell Desir, and then Williams cleaned it up. And there's a Gator hurt, an offensive lineman at the 20-yard line. That's Caden Jones, the right tackle. And we're getting after Lagway now to start the third quarter, Paul.
And that's what I love. And I said, my guy, man, who I want to see have a big game tonight, there's that freshman, that true freshman again. He creates that play. He gets so much penetration. He flushes Lagway out of the pocket. Then James Williams was able to catch up and clean it up.
No sacks in the first half and 2 on the opening drive of the third quarter and a timeout on the field. Great start by the Florida State defense. 13:37 left, third quarter. Down 17-14. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those? Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors, proud partner of the Knolls. Like the Knolls, we value strength, performance, and durability. Our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Built with advanced technology, they offer superior protection and longevity. Enhance your home with a team you can trust. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsgulfcoast.com. Go Noles! License number CGC1527613.
It's game on, Noles fans, no matter where you might be. From the backyard to the beaches, the Ford F-150 with available Pro Power on board gives you the power of a mobile generator. So as long as you've got a TV and a signal, you don't have to miss another game. Just one more reason why Ford F-Series has been the best-selling truck in America 48 straight years and counting. Ford, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. See your local Ford dealer today.
This is Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
13:37 remains, and injury to Caden Jones. And he got an inadvertent leg whip from Mandrell Desir as he was trying to make his way to DJ Lagway and to that left leg, and he needed to be helped off of the field. He wanted some pressure. You got it right there, bar none. How about that? Right off the bat,
Florida
2 sacks.
76 is now 82. 76 is 82.
2 sacks to start the half.
Gotta love it.
All right, so they're going to punt it away. Second punt of the night for Tommy Doman. Squirrel White back at his own 30-yard line. Good snap, Underwood. Doman's boot, a good one. High spiraling kick, backing White up over his head. Big bounce, 10, 5, rolling inside the 1. They can't save it. They attempted to, as White misjudged it, tried to fair catch it. It went over his head, and it was Aaron Childs, the linebacker, who was unable to save it. And we'll take it to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, misjudged that one pretty good right there. Got over his head, and luckily had enough pop on it that it got in the end zone.
Yeah. That was a punt of 71 yards. And we'll take it, I guess. So there you go. All right, 1st and 10 at our own 20-yard line. Right hash, trips to the left side, deuce wide to the right. Chroma the back in the backfield. Tommy, delayed quarterback run, has an alley to the left side. 25, slides down near the 30-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. It'll be just shy of the first down. Gain of 9.
Yeah, if they're going to give that up to you, man, you might as well take that every time. That time, again, Chroma on the lead block going through the hole, and Tommy follows right behind him for a nice game.
Moving quickly, 2nd and 1, 29-yard line. Usman Chroma bouncing around out of the left of Castellanos in the gun. And they'll give it off to the freshman. Lowers the shoulder, has a first down. Stuck his nose in there that time. That's what you want to see out of that young man.
Every time, man, especially when you know all you have to do is get in the crease right there and be able to push forward. You got to be able to push those shoulders down and get pushed behind you, turn those legs.
Banks and Thornton made the play defensively. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. 12:20 and counting third quarter, 17-14, Florida. The receivers tight to the line to the right, one to the left. Danzy in motion, Holmes in motion, right to left. Fake the jet sweep. Tommy under pressure. Look out. Throws it up in the air, near side. Nearly
caught.
Let's
go.
Juggled and caught by Robinson. How did he make that play at the 48-yard line?
Because he's that guy, JC.
He's that guy.
Wow.
What a play by Robinson. Unbelievable. It looked like Castellanos was trying to throw it away.
That's exactly what was going on right there, and Deuce is just able to locate that ball. Is it under review? What are we going to do?
Ruling on the field of a completed pass is under further review.
It is. Thornton is all over him. Where's the pass interference call at?
Exactly.
And I think he's out of bounds.
Yep, he might be out of bounds.
It is a Sunstop second look.
He's all over him, though, 15 yards down the field.
Only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. I think this will be overturned.
Yeah, I think
but,
you're right.
The thing that that's pass interference.
Yes.
I mean, the ball's in the air. It's
yes.
catchable, obviously.
Yes.
It was not deflected. Thornton is all over Deuce. Where's the flag at?
I mean, and the side judge is sitting right there. He can see that he thought that he made the catch. How can he not see all this contact?
Man. Well, currently it's a 17-yard completion, but I think they're going to bring it back. to the 31-yard line where it'll be
after further
second
review,
and 10.
The pass was incomplete. It's second down.
So we got one to go our way earlier. One goes against us now. On a sudden stop, second look, it'll be second and 10 at our own 31-yard line. But what effort by Robinson. This guy, he's having a great season. Outstanding.
Yes. Love the effort on that play right there. Love the effort.
So ball middle of the field. Second and 10 at our own 31-yard line, trailing 17-14. Trips to the left side. Deuces wide to the right. Roydell Williams, the back in the backfield now. Pittman in motion. They give it to Pittman. Jet sweep left to right. Running hard. Look at him lower the shoulder out to the 39-yard line. Great hustle and a gain of 8.
Good job right there. Nice blocking out there by the receivers, too. We talk about you really want to be a great receiver, especially on the next level. You got to be a blocker, too, and a nice job of blocking out there by Deuce.
Randy Pittman running with a fury. That's 3rd and 2. Knowles 3 of 6 tonight on 3rd downs. Here's a handoff. Roydell trying to bounce it. He's flung forward to the 40. He's short by a yard. And decision-making time for Mike Norvell.
It just bothers me that when we have that play, we always tend to run into the teeth of the defense, always inside the tackle. And some of these plays, they're anticipating. You got to get outside.
An injury to a defensive player.
Tyreek Sapp is slow to get up. How is he wearing shorts? Look how short his pants are. 94.
Right, yeah, I mean, that's...
You ever seen that?
No, man, these kids don't even wear knee pads anymore.
There's mid-thigh.
No knee pads at all, just out there.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Those are biking shorts.
Different times. Different times.
I don't know if I've seen that on a defensive lineman before. We're going to go for it. Let's see if the offensive line's got some juice here.
I love to see us get right outside the tackle on either side. Really, this left side right here looks like we have them out flank left.
Got an offset pistol. Sawchuk and Lucas are in the backfield. Under center, Tommy rolling right. Going to take off. Castellanos. It's close. Out of bounds, far sideline. Depends on the spot. It is close. Where do they spot it at? It looks like they're giving us an awful spot.
The field as the runner was short of the line to gain. First down, Florida.
Man, wow.
Where that spot's at, he's short by the nose of the football. He's sprinting around right edge on a RPO. He decided to take off and run, and he didn't get to the line.
Man, that's where, again, I love that we went outside, but we didn't have enough blocking out there to get him around that side, get him outside.
Graham and Thornton were trying to usher him out of bounds. Man, and that's a turnover on downs. I think Mike Norvell's pleading for them to take a look at it as he's saying Tommy reached the ball out.
Yeah, if it's a situation where they say he reached the ball out, he definitely gets that ball beyond
play
the first.
Is under further review.
All right, we're going to take a look at it. Sun stop, second look. We got to take a break. So they're going to look at it during the timeout. A big 4th and 1 review here. 10:59 left, third quarter. 17-14, Florida on top. We are back after this timeout.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Hey, Noles fans, for the FSU social media junkies out there looking for more insight and behind-the-scenes content of the Seminoles, find the Seminoles Sports Network on X and Instagram. Game previews, podcasts, interview clips, our booth cam broadcasts, and more. The Seminoles Sports Network on social media keeps you up to date on all things Noles. Listen and watch all the FSU content you can handle with your favorite coaches, student-athletes, and Seminoles Sports Network broadcasters as we bring you everything to get you ready for the next big game. Search Seminoles Sports Network on X and Instagram to stay up to date with the Noles.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
During the timeout, the Sunstop second look, the ruling was upheld. Castellanos short of the line to gain on 4th and 1. He was reaching his arm out with the ball, but not enough to give him the spot, apparently, to move the chains. So, defense now put in a spot where they got to bow up, hold down the Florida State offense. They get it 1st and 10 at the Seminole 41-yard line. We are now, tonight, 4th downs, 1 of 3 on 4th down conversions. Going to hand it off to Baugh. Baugh trying to race to the outside. He has the edge. 35, 30, runs into Arnu, runs him down, pushed out of bounds by Earl Little, and that is a gain of about 20 yards.
How does that keep happening, man? I mean, how do we continuously give up containment on that play? Where's the defensive end at right there? Where's the linebacker?
Nobody there. Big gain, 20 yards. 21 carries, 125 yards now for Jaden Baugh. 1st and 10 from the 20. 17-14 Florida. 10:30 and counting, third quarter. Trying to take advantage of a turnover on downs. Brown in motion, right to left. Clap with the hands, hand off Baugh. Breaks a herring tackle, 20, 15, 10. Ripped down at the 5-yard line in a face mask. And now we got extra hitting after the play.
Well, he fumbled it, but we're not going to get it because we had the face mask.
Yeah, we face mask, knocked it out. Jerry Wilson got smacked good.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 27. Penalty is half the distance for the goal with an automatic first down.
Baugh is running hard, and Barker trying to bring him down, use the face mask to get him, and that, man, where is Daniel Lyons going on that play? He ran right by him.
Yeah.
In the backfield.
Like you didn't even see him, but
Florida number 8
we have to make sure
8 is 41.
We put the defense in a bad position right here.
Yeah.
We probably should have flipped the field on that. We're only down 3, and we've been putting the defense in this position pretty much the whole season.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line, under center. Lagway, I formation. Play action, rolling right. DJ looking, flips it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hayden Hansen. 2nd of the year. And just like that, 3 plays later, the Gators now up by 9.
Yep, I mean, we have to put ourselves in better position, and we didn't get done again, and I just cannot understand why we can't keep contained, why that outside defender does not get straight upfield immediately, keeps that outside arm free, so at least if he goes outside of him, he can try to reach and push him back further, give the rest of the defense time to catch up. But when you hit the corner like that, there's nothing out there. You're going to have huge gains outside every time.
So the decision to go for it on 4th and 1 and our own 40, bites back against the Noles, smacks extra points, splits them up, and it is good. And after a great start defensively, forced the 3 and out, Florida takes advantage of a Florida State miscue on a turnover on downs, and they punch the ball in the end zone 3 plays later. 9:47 left third quarter. Gators back up by 10, 24-14. We are back after this timeout.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
A 43-yard field goal with a ticket to the championship on the line. Here's the snap. The kick is...
At this moment, who you voted for doesn't matter. What kind of car you drive, how much money you make, what kind of music you listen to, or how many followers you have doesn't matter. At this moment, the only thing that does is football. Visit footballmatters.com.
Hear from the head coach every Monday night. Join us live from Bowden's in College Town for Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. We'll hear from the head coach, a player, and an assistant coach as we break down all things Florida State football. Get the recap from last week's game and look ahead to our next opponent. You can watch the show on all FSU streaming platforms and again on Tuesday nights on ABC 27. Inside Seminole Football with Mike Norvell. Monday nights from 7 to 8 p.m. on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Hey, for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Hey, for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 9:47 to go. And Florida takes advantage. DJ Lagway's third touchdown pass of the night. And two of them to tight ends. That time to Hayden Hansen. And the Gators leading now 24-14.
Some of the highest
Florida
percentage
29
passes
is now
that
41.
you can
29
throw
is
out
41.
there is what Lagway's been able to do. It's not that he sat in the pocket, went through the progression, and was able to throw the ball to the right receiver. Now all he's been doing is throwing the ball sideline to sideline in the flats, basically. And that's what they've been able to do. Run the ball outside, and when they're throwing it, they're keeping it outside.
You know, it's most frustrating about that turnover on downs. We had it 3rd and 1. We had 2 plays to get 1 yard, and we couldn't do it.
And I think that's a mentality thing, man. I mean, it comes from the top. You have to say that I'm tougher, and I believe that my kids are tougher on this play, that your kids are going to be tougher on the play. And that's what I used to love about Coach, man. We line up. You can have everybody on the line of scrimmage, but he just had enough confidence. We had enough confidence that everybody was going to make their block and everybody was going to make the play. Everybody was going to do their job.
Well, some work to do now. Down 24-14 with 9:47 to play. Here's the boot. Lucas lets it fly over his head out of the end zone from Trey Smack for a touchback after the ball initially had fallen off the tee. A little bit of wind down there. And so now it's, again, up to Tommy Castellanos in this Florida State offense to get something going. You got to put up a drive here. You cannot afford to give the ball back to the Gators again as they try to build some momentum now.
Yeah, right now is when you have to make sure that everybody's making plays, and you got to get the ball down the field again. You got man-to-man out there on the wings. Man, take a shot.
Singleton in the backfield. 1 carry, 21 yards. A good one. Off to the left of Castellanos in the gun. They're going to give it to him. Singleton drilled. Loses a yard on the play. Cameron James flew up and made it. There's a TFL. 6 TFL tonight by the Gator defense.
Yeah, right there. It just looks like Leonard doesn't get the right step, take the right step to get a position for that block, and then he's off balance. He can't block and make that play. Defender comes right through and makes the tackle for a loss.
9:25 and counting, third quarter. 24-14 Florida. Trip to the right side, Deuce wide left. Deuce is one-on-one with a true freshman down here. Castellanos under pressure, flushed, sacked. Back to the 19-yard line. That Gator front going to work. We had Brendan Bennett there with Jaden Woods, and we're going backwards.
Yeah, I didn't see any look through the progression right there. It basically took one look to see if a receiver is open and try to pull that ball down and get out of there. But you know that they're coming after him, so you have to make sure that you know where you're trying to get the ball out to.
3rd and long. Castellanos under pressure again, gets away from Thornton, falling down, throws it over the middle, incomplete. to Singleton. Incomplete. And we are momentum-wise needing some work as Thornton hobbles off the field. They're already down to starting safety in Jordan Castell, but he forces the incompletion. We go 3 and out.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what aggravates me, because you see the rest that other teams put our quarterback under. Why don't we do the same exact thing to the opposing quarterback? Put him under duress and under pressure. Force him to have to pull the ball down.
Shimeno with the boot. High end over end kick. And fair catch called for at the 43-yard line by Brown. And pretty good field position for the Gators. Punt of 38 yards. So DJ Lagway and company coming out. This is a critical drive right now.
Yeah, it's like this. If the defense doesn't get it done right here, this game is pretty much over. It's going to get to a point where you're running out of time and the offense isn't clicking and getting anything done right now. So really, it's a situation where the defense needs to take it upon themselves to make a play to get this team back in the game.
The Desir twins, Daryl Jackson, Daniel Lyons up front right now. First and 10, Florida at their own 42-yard line, leading 24-14, 8:28 left, third quarter. Hansen motions wing to the left side. Ball to the right of Lagway in the gun. Zone read, give it to Ball, up the gut. Taken down from behind the 47-yard line, tackled by Mandrell Desir. Before we continue on, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Football from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, William Barnum Floyd, Tom Block, Chris Culp, Andy Surratt, Aria Masudi here in Gainesville, Peyton Russell and the boys in the studio. Second down and 5 from the 47-yard line. Two receivers tight to the line to the right. One tight to the line to the left. Hansen is wing to the right side. Baugh in the pistol. Lagway in the gun. Handed off to Baugh. Picking his way forward. Running off right side. Down right at midfield. KJ Kirkland in there to make the play. And here comes an absolutely massive mid-third quarter third down.
Big right here. And you know this is two-down territory for Florida. And this is where you have to take your shots right here. It's a chess match. You have to, again, make sure you have enough defenders on the line to match up with the bodies of the blockers coming at you. And they can't be 4 and 5 yards off the line of scrimmage like our linebackers are right now.
Jaden Baugh, 24 carries for 149 yards. Ball right at midfield, 3rd and 2. Here is the Wildcat, right to Baugh, blocker in front, needing 2 yards, close. Stacked up right near the line to gain. I think he's short. By a half yard. And the Florida State defense bows its neck.
Well, you notice again, it's two-down territory, and they feel like they can get the push off the line of scrimmage. And right now, you're going to have to really, really get penetration in the interior of the defensive line, because you know they're going to run that same play again.
Daryl Desir right in there. Along with Juice Cryer, they're going to go for it. 4th and a half yard. Knowles are summing a player on late. Hand off to Baugh. I don't know if he got there. Very close. Up the gut. We're bringing on Jason Jenkins late. And do we have 12 guys in the field? Oh, please do not have 12 guys in the field.
That's exactly what it's going to be. God, dog, we just can't stop stepping on our own foot, man.
Wow.
Make the play. Goodness gracious.
I think we ran a 12th guy on for some reason late.
Why? Yeah, why, man? Like.
Oh, my goodness.
Jeez Louise.
Yikes. Miscommunication
and
on
now
a 4th and a half yard. That's going to give them a first down.
Easy.
Legal substitution, defense, 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty, results in a first down.
Yeah, it's a bad look right there. It really is. That's a bad look.
That's terrible, man. Like, there's somebody on the sideline sending them in. You know what the situation is. If you're going to do that, call a timeout, man. That's a huge play right there.
And I don't know if we would have stopped them or if we did, but that's one of those penalties that we've seen on the road from this team this season. And you can't have them if you're going to win games like this.
Just
disappointing.
Cannot get out of our own way. And at some point, I mean, you can blame coaching all you want to, man, but I'm from the school where you look in the mirror, man. You look yourself in the mirror and it's like, hey, man, we got to make plays.
Now we have a stoppage. I'm not sure what we're stopping for, as the play clock is winding down to 10. Now we're going to start it again. Restart the play clock again. All right.
Can we win first down? Can we put enough men on the line of scrimmage? Nope. We're at a disadvantage right now. We're outflanked on the right side, left side of the line. No way we can keep contained with that lined up right there.
1st and 10 at the FSU 44. The handoff to Ba. They run it right into the teeth of the defense, and the Noles bow up in the middle. Nice job. Daniel Lyons comes down the line to make the tackle. There's Mandrell Desir with a great push along with Jason Jenkins.
Yeah, good job on that side coming down. If they would have ran that ball left side, they would have been in trouble because, again, the defensive end is lined up right head up over the tackle, and the tight end is outside of him. So right there, there's no way he can keep contained. If you look at the left side, the tight end's out there. Unless he gets straight upfield immediately, there's no way he's going to be able to keep contained that way. 2nd
and 8 from the 42-yard line. 24-14 Florida. 5:12 to go. They give it to Ball again. Finds an alley. 40, 35. Cut down near the 33-yard line by Earl Little and Stephon Thompson. It's another first down. Big alley off that right side, bar none, and he saw it and took it.
Yeah, man, that's what you got to make sure you're pinching the holes. And that time, just, man, puts his shoulder down and cuts through. I mean, he has a little bit of a crease in there. A good runner, man. But we have just not been able to stop him picking up 5-6 yards a carry. We got to be able to get that done.
Florida taking their time here, milking this clock in the third quarter. 4:35 and counting. They lead 24-14. Two receivers tight to the line left and right. Now a beach ball has been bounced onto the field on the Florida State sideline. Don't see that very often. We're going to blame it on the Gator fans. Look at everybody pointing at each other. That's hilarious.
Crazy.
And they rip that beach ball, and glitter flies everywhere on the Florida State sideline. All right, now we're back. 1st and 10, Gators at the FSU 32. Fake the handoff, Lagway rolling right, on the run, he's going to run. 30, shakes a tackle, 25, knocked into bounds by Nicholson. It's a gain of 7 yards. We have not seen Lagway run a whole lot. He doesn't do it a ton, but got 7 there.
Yeah, I mean, and it's open because when you're running the ball that good, everybody's got their attention on the running back. So he fakes that ball in there, pulls it out of the belly of the running back, and everybody still has their eyes on the running back. He's running outside.
2nd and 3. 3:50 and counting. 24-14 Florida. They've led the entire way, but they're looking to go up by 3 scores right now at home late in the third quarter. The FSU defense trying to find it. Brown in motion, right to left. Pop pass. Daniel Lyons was there and can't make the tackle. Finally, Earl Little lassos Brown down, but it's going to be a first down to the 22-yard line. Lyons was there, bar none, but just cannot get the ball carrier to the turf.
First guy has to make the tackle, and I've been harping on that all year. You guys get to the ball, have an opportunity for a tackle for loss, but for whatever reason, can't close the deal, make the tackle.
Another first down, 3:10 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 22. Got to find a way to not give up 6 here. On the pistol. Lagway in the gun. Hanson in motion right to left. Toss left side. Blockers out in front. Ball 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Toss pitch, man. I mean, again, for whatever reason, our defensive ends are lining up on a tackle. There's no way they can get upfield with the tight end outside of them to block and to keep contained. And then what do? You force your cornerback, 19, to come up and have to try to keep contained. And he does what he's supposed to do. He forces it back inside, but there's nobody there to clean up. Easy play, man.
7th touchdown of the season for Baugh, and now things are getting tough. With 2:55 to go in this third quarter. Trey Smack, the extra point, good. The Gators have outscored the Noles 14-0 here in the third quarter. And Florida leads Florida State 31-14.
And that's why I just look at it, man, and you look at 2 series ago, we're only down 3 points. We decide to go for it on 4th down in our territory. And when you look at some of the mentality behind that, you have to think, man, you have to play field position when you're in a position like that. You're only down 3. that right there allowed Florida a short field to get in for a score, and then they come right back and punch it in again, split the game up within 2 series where we had an opportunity to kind of bring that thing back close. So we just can't get out of our own way.
Crowd's lathered up and into it now. 2:55 to play, and now you're in must-score mode if you're Florida State. Absolutely have to get points here on this drive.
Not only points, you got to score quick now, because at the end of the day, you're going to have the fourth quarter, and you're not going to have that many at-bats the way we're allowing them to keep control of the ball with the clock, running the ball like that.
Trey Smack set to boot this left to right. Lucas starts 5 yards deep. That's over his head in the end zone for a touchback. This has not been not good. 86 yards of offense for Florida, just 15 for Florida State. Outscored 14-0. We've turned it over on downs on a 4th down. That's after a 3 and out to start the quarter by the FSU defense. But we've had a turnover on downs, a 12th man on the field penalty on a 4th down play.
Wow.
It's been a struggle. Got to get it going. 1st and 10 at our own 25. Croma in the pistol. Now off to the left of Castellanos in the shotgun. Zone read. Handoff Croma. Bouncing forward. 30, 35. Croma spun forward to the 38-yard line. Great run by Usman Croma. True freshman out of Lee County.
Good job that time by Croma, just hitting the hole. I mean, that size, that speed, that power, man, you don't take time in there stopping your momentum. You keep that thing downhill. Was able to make a nice run.
Gain of 13. 1st and 10 from the 38. Trips to the left side. Deuce wide to the right. 2:25 and counting, 3rd quarter. Down 31-14 here in Gainesville. Handoff again. Croma, blockers in front. Croma running hard, spins off a tackler. 45. Croma dragging defenders with him to midfield. Usman Croma's that guy right now.
Yeah, he's the different guy when he's running that ball straight upfield, man. Not taking any of those false steps in there, trying to shake in the hole. Put your shoulder pads down and push forward, baby.
Kofi Azari made the tackle. So Croma, 25 rushing yards on 2 plays. 1st and 10 from midfield. Gonna give it to him again. Why not? Croma, little stutter step that time. Not a whole lot doing. He's gonna get a yard on the play. Kofi Azari in there to make the tackle.
And that's where I'd like to see, instead of just continuously going to the well, and you can say going to the well once too often, man, put that thing in his belly, pull it out, and play action. They're looking for the run right there, so you might have a chance to go over the top.
Brian Taylor Jr. on the play as well. 2nd down and 8, we'll call it. 2nd and 8 from the 48. Trips to the right side, Deuce wide left. Sawchuck to the right of Castellanos in the shotgun. 1:10 and counting, 3rd quarter. Trailing 31-14. Tommy fakes the handoff, stepping up. Tommy looking, fires, caught. 30. And weaving his way down the field is Danzy. 30 to the near sideline at the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Aaron Childs. Love to see it. Great ball by Castellanos.
And he had time that time. The offensive line gave him time to go through his progression, get back, and throw that ball in the middle of the field.
Gain of 22, moving quickly. 1st and 10. Castellanos to throw. Looking right, looking left, looking middle. Going to take off and run. Slides down at the 24. Being chased by Caleb Banks. And they'll mark him at the 25 on the slide. A gain of 1. 30 seconds in counting left, 3rd quarter. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. We going to run a play here? About 20 seconds, we should.
Yeah, you need to try to get this ball off right here. Don't get complacent. It's a mentality going into the 4th quarter. Make plays.
10 seconds and counting. 2nd and 9 from the 25. Trip to the right side, Deuce wide left. Zone read. Tommy bounces it to the near side. Castellanos skips over a tackle, falling forward to the 20-yard line. Tackle made by Jabari Flowers. They'll mark him at the 19. A gain of 6 for Castellanos. It'll be 3rd and 3 at the Gator 19-yard line when we come back. Well, we're going to have to flip the script, Noles fans. That was not the 3rd quarter we were looking for. End of 3, down 31-14. 15 minutes on the way. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong.
What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a Level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Have you wanted to listen to the Seminoles Sports Network radio broadcast while you attend the game inside of Doak Campbell Stadium? Now you can without delay. Go to the FSU Game Day app, click on More, and then listen live in venue. Follow the prompts and listen to the Seminoles Sports Network broadcast without delay as you watch every big play inside of Doak Campbell Stadium. Don't forget to bring your AirPods and have that phone charged up so you don't miss a play. Listen to the Seminoles Sports Network radio broadcast with zero delay while you watch the game inside of Doak. Find it in the FSU Game Day app.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Back here in the Swamp, Florida leading your Seminoles 31-14, 15 minutes of football left to be played, perhaps in Florida State's season. Time now for a Coca-Cola scoreboard update. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Vanderbilt absolutely thumps Tennessee in the second half. They win 45-24 at Rocky Top in Knoxville. Big one for the Commodores, who finished the regular season at 10-2. Oklahoma came back to beat LSU 17-13 with the big fourth quarter in Norman. The Sooners 10-2, 6-2 in the SEC to end the regular season. Down to the field now with Tom Block.
All right, thank you very much, Aria. Guys, we obviously 3rd and 3. We got to get a first down here, but been watching most of this game. Deuce has been matched up on a true freshman who's 5'10", and you just got to feel like Florida State's going to have any chance to get back in this. There's got to be some balls headed Deuce's way at some point.
Yeah, that's a good call, Tom. And, you know, we haven't seen much of Devin Moore tonight. He's their 6'3" corner, the senior out of Naples. It's been a lot of Javari Flowers, Drake Stubbs, and Laganza Hayward. Those are all true freshmen as well. And like Tom said, Flowers is 5'10", Stubbs is 6'1", Hayward is 6'1", Deuce is 6'6". Good call. Maybe we should cut Deuce loose here, bar none. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we should have been cutting Deuce loose. I mean, he's the best offensive threat you have. You have to find ways, multiple ways to get the ball in his hands.
All right, moving left to right now. 3rd down and 3. At the Florida 19-yard line. Final 15 minutes. Down 31-14. Lucas in motion. Right to left. They fake the jet sweep. And it's a TFL. Jaden Woods again. He's graded out as the #1 freshman edge in the SEC from PFF. And we're seeing why tonight.
I mean, man, give me a break. That's what you're going to call in that situation?
Nobody touched him.
Like, man, get the ball down the field. Get the receivers to the first down marker. Have the confidence that the quarterback is going to make the throw, the receiver's going to make the catch. You're not going to catch Florida off guard in that situation. No way.
Going to kick a field goal here. This is Weinberg from 42, right in the middle of the field, to make it a 2-score game. 40 seconds in to our final quarter. Good snap, spot. Boot has plenty of leg, but he missed it. Late flag thrown on the Gators, but I think it's a post-foul penalty, and we'll just back them up. And Weinberg pushed it off to the right side. And the second half, nothing's going right.
Nothing.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 88, his first of the game. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Florida ball, 1st and 10.
Caleb Banks playing in the second game of the year. Yep, just missed it, pushed it off to the right. Just like a slice. Jaden Woods had a big day for the Gator defense. The true freshman has been flying around. He's got 2 TFLs and a sack.
I just got to think that if you practice 70 plays a week and you practice them situations, some third downs, and in situations like that, man, you got to be able. I mean, we had some trick plays with Pittman. Haven't seen him really involved in the red zone. Like, you have to make sure you have plays called and be ready to call those plays in that situation.
Ball in the back of the backfield. 1st and 10, Florida at their own 12-yard line, middle of the field. Lagway in the shotgun, hand off to Jaden Baugh, running off the right side, big hole. Out to the 20-yard line, that's a gain of about 8. And gosh, you sort of feel like the Florida State defense is standing on one leg right now. They need to bow up.
Got to, and it's the situation where they're lining up at, man, they're just outflanked. Like, if you look at where they're running the ball at, we don't have defenders in that hole, and a defender that can get there the fastest, again, is 5 yards, 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. That's where he's engaging them at. So he's pushing forward. He's going to pick up an extra 2 or 3 yards, just falling forward.
2nd and 2 from the 20. Big day for Baugh. They moved. False start. Yep, right side of the line. I think that was Slaughter.
False start. Offense, number 53.
Bryce Lovett. Correct myself. So moving back 5, make it 2nd and 7. Jaden Baugh, my goodness, 28 carries, 190 yards tonight.
That is, you know, when you just listen to that, that just sounds ridiculous, Jeff.
Stings.
That just sounds ridiculous, man. What's the average of carry?
6.8.
That's ridiculous.
So back them up. 2nd down and 7 at their own 15-yard line. They lead 31-14. Toss to Baugh. Trying to get around the edge, has a convoy, has the first down, far sideline, out to the 23-yard line. And blockers out in front, and they're pushing us a little bit right now.
Yeah, Arnu is jumping up with one finger in the air like they didn't just get the first down. Like, bro, what's the finger in the air celebration for? They just got the play done.
Yeah. 1st and 10 from the 23, and clock now is a problem. 12:45 and counting. As you're down 3 scores, 31-14. Gotta get them off the field and execute. Try and find some momentum in the second half that hasn't gone well. Baugh again, good push. And Omar Graham made the tackle, lassoed him down after a gain of 3 yards.
This right here just makes your stomach hurt a little bit, man, just watching it get done like this. And
I can tell your stomach hurts a little bit right now.
You just got to bow up, man. You got to do some bowing up on the defense. And right here, we're outnumbered again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the line of scrimmage. We got 5 that just came up, 7 in the box. We need 1 more in there.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 27. The give to KD Daniels, and he'll be grabbed and ripped back. Earl Little got in there. Daryl DeSeer as well. Juice Cryer. Gain of 2. Man, there's such a huge difference between Baugh and Daniels, isn't there?
It is. But you got a kid that's 230. And like I said, it's kind of funny that we lined up and put 7 on the line of scrimmage that time and had 8 in the box for that running back. But when this big running back comes in there, we only put 4 on the line of scrimmage and keep 7 in the box, 6 in the box, like right now.
3rd and 4 at their own 29, 11:20 and counting left. Baugh motioning out to the left side, now motioning back in. He and Daniels are both in the backfield. Split backs. 2 receivers left. Now Daniels motions out. Hand off to Baugh, running right. Gets to the outside, cuts it back, has a first down. KJ Kirkland made the tackle to the 35. And it's enough to make your eyes water.
Just cannot, for whatever reason, hold a point of attack when they're trying to get outside, man. I like it. How does he continuously get outside right there? And got to do a better job of feeling that thing coming from the inside and then pushing it back in, making sure he doesn't get outside of containment.
Jaden Baugh now over 200 yards on the night rushing it. 30 for 204, career high. KD Daniels, the back in the backfield. They pull it. They're going to throw it. It's caught by Mizell across midfield. Tackle the 42-yard line by Arnew. And the Gators have us on our heels.
I mean, nothing special. I mean, they've thrown 2 routes all day, the slant and the out. And they had that one wheel route that they made a play on. But they haven't had to, actually, Lagway hadn't had to throw any pass where he had to sit back in the pocket and really put a good throw out there. He's had some of the easiest completions you can have as a quarterback.
1st and 10 from the 42. FSU 42-yard line, ball left middle. On the pistol, Lagway in the gun. Jackson in motion left to right. It's actually Daniels, and he's not going to get anything. Jason Jenkins with some speed there, getting down the line, and it's a TFL. His second of the season.
Good job of straightening down the line right there, following the tackle down. That tackle is pulling, and you just following him straight down the line of scrimmage, trying to make sure the running back doesn't get the cutback, and he was there ready.
9:20 and counting, as the Gators have used over 4 minutes on the clock here, trailing 31-14. Receiver wide left, 2 receivers tight to the line to the right. Gonna hand it off to Baugh again, off that right side. Pushing forward to past the 40, it's Daniels, to the 37-yard line. Jason Jenkins on that play as well.
Yeah, the alignment right there, and that's where they're running the ball at. If you notice, they're running it right where there's probably about 2 spaces in there, 2 holes in there with nobody covering it the way we're lined up in our alignment. And so, I mean, we're not making it hard for them right now to be able to find the creases that they want.
3rd and 5 at the Florida State 37-yard line, right hash. Knowles creeping towards the line, fake the handoff, quick throw out in the flat, pass is caught and not going to be able to get there. Daniel Lyons down the line, grabbing TJ Abrams, the redshirt freshman out of Fort Myers, short of the line to gain, and they're going to kick a field goal here. This is, again, one of those deep field goals with Trey Smack. This one from 54.
76 is 82. 76 is 82.
He's kicked a Florida record 9 50-plus yard field goals in his career, trying to make it number 10. As the clock runs, 7:45 and counting. Good snap. Here's the spot. Has plenty of leg, and he drilled it. Wow. Right through the pipes. Unfortunately, in the second half, that's how it's gone. They've made the plays, and we have not. 54-yard field goal. Able to sneak it inside that right upright. His 10th career 50-plus yard field goal for Trey Smack. Timeout on the field. 7:38 to go. Florida on top, 34-14. We're back after this timeout.
This is Robert Scott, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles, located in the heart of Tallahassee, founded with a commitment to community and a will to win. Join us at Doak Campbell Stadium all season long with the best fans in college football. Let's get it, Noles. Scott & Wallace. Real strength, real results. Offices, Tallahassee.
Summer is officially over, but pesky pests like roaches, ants, and rodents are here to stay. Don't let these pests join in on your outdoor fun. This is the time of year when wildlife intruders start seeking food and shelter inside your home or business as the temperatures drop. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of Florida State Athletics, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Football on the Seminoles Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And live inside our Renewal by Andersen broadcast booth, our energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles, license number CGC 1527613. Did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters. Your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the field. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. Yeah, this hurts. For whatever reason, in the second half, we have not been able to put anything together. And Trey Smag with a 54-yard field goal. The tough part about it, of many, it took 6:34 off the clock. The time's running out. 7:38 to go. This could be returnable for Lucas from the goal line. 5, 10, angling middle, 15, stumbles down. Tackled, stumbles down at the 17-yard line. And Jalen Lucas, unfortunately, not able to break that initial rush. And I believe that was Amir Jackson, the tight end, that came down and made the tackle. Timeout on the field, 7:33 to play. 34-14 Florida. We are back after this timeout.
Extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a VyStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of VyStar's local branches or visit VyStarCU.org. VyStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
For 75 years, the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame, through programs and initiatives like the College Football Hall of Fame, Campbell Trophy, and National Scholar Athlete Awards, has strengthened communities, promoted education, preserved opportunities, and protected the game. To learn more and become a member, visit footballfoundation.org. That's footballfoundation.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey, at VyStar Credit Union, you inspire us to go the extra mile to meet your financial needs. That's why we offer Florida State fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees. Our team is also dedicated to making the communities we serve stronger, volunteering our time and talents while donating millions to local nonprofits. To learn more, visit VyStarCU.org. VyStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles! And hey, Seminole fans, it's always a great feeling seeing a fellow Nole on the road. Show your spirit with a Florida State University specialty license plate. Visit your local tax collector's office and get yours today with a $25 rebate for first-time buyers. Let's pave the street, guard it in gold. I got mine. FSU specialty plate. So does Andy Surratt, the legend. And he's got his. Noles looking to get it going. 1st and 10 at our own 17-yard line. Castellanos slings it to the right side of the 25-yard line. Caught. Randy Pittman. Gain of about 8 yards. Tackle made by Jaden Robinson. Got to go fast.
Yeah, and I think that's a play that's going to be there all day, man. That little comeback, they're not going to let us get behind them now. So take down underneath stuff and try to score as quick as you can.
2nd and 2. Hand off to Sawchuk. First down. Another Florida State first down, powered by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Chevrolet. 1st and 10 after a gain of 3.
Got an injury.
And we got an offensive lineman down. Is that Pettibone? Yep. It's a tough hombre right there. He's back up, ready to go. Clock rolling, 6:53 and counting, trailing 34-14. 2 receivers left and right. Castellanos to throw. Tommy can take a shot for Deuce. Near side, incomplete at the 30-yard line. Flowers is right there in coverage. Clock stops, 6:42 to play.
All right, that's the second time that you've tried to complete that play like that to Deuce. Obviously, the guy must have a little bit of speed. He's running step for step with Deuce, so that's where you make sure you try to get that back shoulder throw in. Allow Deuce, because he's looking at the ball, to have a play on the ball. The defender is not looking back, so it's going to be tough for him to make a play on it.
3 catches, 53 yards tonight for Robinson. 2nd and 10. Castellanos. Pocket collapsing. Tommy extending the play. He'll run it. Far sideline out of bounds at the 34. Gain of 5. Castellanos. Pretty good blocking up front. Gave him time, and then, as it always will, deteriorates after a little bit. 3rd down. They mark him out at the 33. 3rd and 6 from the 33-yard line. 6:20 and counting. Trailing 34-14. 2 receivers left and right. Williams to the right of Castellanos in the gun. Delayed blitz coming. Looking left. Incomplete. Contact on the far side. Looking for Landon Thomas. Ben Hanks, I thought, got through a little bit early. No flag. We got to go for it.
And the problem with that, again, is if you just count the numbers, they had 6 guys for 5 of our blockers. And it's kind of like that on when we're on defense, too. We're just outnumbered right there. We don't have enough bodies in there to block the bits. Look at it again right here. You got 6 on the line of scrimmage. You got 5, and then the running back is going to have to pick up one of those blocks.
Williams, the back in the backfield. Can a receiver get loose? Oh, he snaps it early. Flag thrown. Castellanos rolling left. Throws it up down the field for Pittman on the sideline. Caught it. Far sideline at the 20. But did we snap it, and were we moving? Was there a legal motion, a legal procedure? Pittman to the far sideline at the 20-yard line, the 19 of Florida. Pettibone snapped it to Tommy.
Legal motion.
Yep.
Offense number 1, moving forward at the snap.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
Tommy was walking towards the line to signal something or change the play, and Pettibone snapped it to him.
Yep. Again, just cannot get out of our own way.
No. Frustrating. That's been the name of the game this season. We're seeing it again tonight, and what can you say? It's really a lot of the same stuff. 5:50 and counting, down 34-14. 4th down. 4th and 11 at our own 28-yard line. Need to make it to the 39. Gators have 6 on the line. Now they rush 4. Castellanos to the near sideline. Oh, what a catch by McCoy. A one-handed spinning catch in the air at the 46-yard line.
Big play right there. Nice catch by McCoy, man. Just had that ball locked in the entire time. Saw it into that one hand, made a nice play.
That is going to be on SportsCenter tonight. Tico Peoples Gas high-efficiency play, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. 1st and 10 going quickly, and now whistles, and the play is stopped. And we may have a targeting call here. We'll go take a look at it.
Prior to the snap, replay stopped the game to review a potential targeting foul. The previous play is under further review.
Okay, Sunstop second look. So we're taking a look at it here. That's just an unbelievable catch by McCoy. Let's go down the sidelines with Tom Locke. TB, what do you think?
Well, as you were calling the action, I said to Chris it should have been targeting too, and then they blew the whistle to review it. They're showing it on the big board here. You have a better look.
Yeah, it's Hayward, the freshman corner. There's definitely helmet to helmet. He definitely led with the crowd, I think. To me, it's targeting, but last week I thought it was targeting at NC State too, and they didn't say it. They even looked at it and said it wasn't. I think it is. It's a beautiful catch. Wow, what a play by McCoy. 3 catches, 65 yards. Now that leads the Noles tonight. Sunstop second look. Be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia.
The ruling on the field is upheld.
Yep, see, I mean, goodness.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what targeting it is anymore.
So Hayward will stay in. McCoy took a pop. He came out. So he went off to the sidelines after making a beautiful one-handed spinning catch in the air on the near sideline. 1st and 10 from the 46, right hash. 2 receivers left and right. Deuce wide to the right side. Tommy to throw. Blitz coming. Wings it out to Sawchuk. Far side. Drops it. Incomplete. It's a good throw. Just Gavin took his eye off of it and dropped it. 2nd and 10. 4:58 left in our ball game. And right now it's feeling like 4:58 left here on the 2025 season.
Yep, that's what it's feeling like.
And a team that started with such excitement and promise, that win against Alabama. A top 10 ranking at the end of September, going to Virginia. Castellanos will sling it out to the far side. Caught by Mekhi Danzy across midfield to the 47. Gain of 7 yards, 3rd and 3. And for whatever reason, when we started ACC play, this went backwards.
Yeah, I think the Virginia game has haunted us all season. We start playing a certain kind of way in that game and have not been able to regroup.
3rd and 3, the handoff to Sawchuk, lowers the shoulder, chugging the legs. He has the first down to the 44-yard line. So Sawchuk picks up the first down. Tackle made by Mekhi Burrow, sophomore defensive tackle from Atlanta. As we're approaching 4 minutes to go, 1st and 10 from the 44, and now whistles. They blow the play dead, and we got a flag.
The ball was not ready for play. All officials were not in position. It's first down.
Well, then get moving.
Tighten up, refs.
Yeah, let's get ready to play, boys.
You mean you weren't in position?
Clock rolling now, 4 minutes and counting. 34-14 the score. This will be the 10th play of the drive for Florida State. It's taking over 3 minutes off the clock. Trips to the right side. Sawchuk to the left and Castellanos in the gun. Tommy to throw. Here comes a blitz. Tommy has a pocket over the middle. Caught. McCoy 40. 35-30. 25 good blocking. McCoy out of bounds to the 15-yard line. Great speed there by Lewane. Good blocking down the field.
Yep, look, crossing route by McCoy right there. Wide open. Of course, Florida's playing back deep. They're keeping everything in front of them, but a nice pickup and gain right there.
Gain of 27. Lewane McCoy now has 5 catches for 92 yards. Coming up on his first 100-yard receiving game of his career. 3:20 and counting. Down 34-14. Castellanos, corner blitz coming. Tommy stepping up now, flush to the right side. Castellanos looking, throws it in the back of the end zone for McCoy. He's got it. Lewane McCoy. Great ball by Tommy Castellanos. And Lewane McCoy has his 3rd touchdown grab of the season in a 100-yard receiving game. Touchdown FSU.
Nice job right there by Castellanos, extending the play, and then the receiver sitting right in the back of the end zone in that hole where nobody's around him. Tommy's able to complete it for the TD. Nice play.
Weinberg to kick the extra point. Clock stops, 3:07 remains. Extra point splits them. Scott and Wallace, successful drive summary, 11 plays, 83 yards, 4:26 off the clock. Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott and Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. 3:07 remains, 34-21. Florida with the lead. We are back after this timeout.
Hey, Noles fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets, so you can be a part of all the action this season, whether you're buying or selling tickets to Florida State football games or to any other live event in Tallahassee. SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Florida State football. Let's go, Noles! SeatGeek.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober, arrive alive. Go Noles. A message brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
You are listening to Florida State football on the Seminoles Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 3:07 remains. Florida leading 34-21. Down the sidelines with Tom Block, TB, Wayne McCoy. Wanted up there a little bit, but
yeah, it was, Luane, I think, has quietly been really good this year. I don't recall a drop for him, and he's made a lot of big catches, so good to see him with the numbers he's had tonight. It's likely too little too late, and I agree with bar none. Early on in the third quarter, a three-point game, when we go for it on our side and don't get it, that really is when things turn. I mean, I know the defense can go out and get a stop, but it put them in a short field, and it's been downhill ever since.
Yeah, it has. So we'll go with the onside kick here. Weinberg, Squirrel White standing behind him. Now White will motion out to the left side. The onside of the far numbers. Bounces up into the hands. Sunday hop of Jaden Baugh. Why wouldn't it? And why wouldn't it be Baugh, who's been the star of the night with 210 rushing yards and a 1,000-yard rushing season?
Wow. And you knew that was what Florida was going to lean on coming into this game. And that's why I was so adamant about us keeping 8 in the box and forcing Lagway to throw the ball. You've seen what he's had to do when he's under pressure, and he's not wanting to get hit and make plays. And that's the pressure we should have kept on him all night.
next. We're back after this timeout.
At TOC.